I'm back. That's all right. Where did Jenny go? Okay, we started early because Jenny Storms is here with Jax. Can you believe that? Unbelievable. Wow, and we have some new friends here. We'll get to you in a minute. Wow. I think we're all set up. Yes, Jax is here. Still setting up. Hold on.
One, I'm gonna get mine. Go do the crime if you can't do the time. Don't tell me how you're off and down. When you're smiling in my face, but you play me like a clown. It's your fool, bitch. So just step back. I'm mad that when I come down straight, I thought you were my piece, but you play me out. Now I'm mad as hell, and I'm full of doubt. Who you wanna roll with? Who you wanna roll with? Let's think. Let's roll. Who you wanna roll with? Who you wanna roll with? Let's think. Let's roll! I'm back on the scene, it's time to get mean. I'm a lean revolution machine. For what people stay, they sway. For today is good as any day. Y'all feel slightly this, let's resist. Raise your fist and pump like this. Promises over the top. Don't cross the line, but you know it's right. Who you wanna roll with? Who you wanna roll with? Let's see. Let's roll. Who you wanna roll with? Who you wanna roll with? Let's see. Let's roll.
That's right, Jax. We're rocking out at the State House. And I can even smoke weed here, Jax. That's the best part. I can smoke my cannabis right here. Hi, Richie. Hey, Jack. Hey, Jack, remember this? Jack. 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 Hey, Jack. Hello, Mr. Storm. Mr. Storm. Hey, buddy. So here we're live at the Trenton State House, Thursday morning. Good morning, everybody. We got some friends here at the table. What's your name, man?
Yo, my name is Mick Gully. You see it?
Mick what?
Gully.
Mick Guller?
Yeah, Gully. You see it?
I don't have a mic for you. You have to grab that mic, I guess.
So I said.
Young Cargo.
Nice. What's going on, fellas?
We're there. You know what I mean? We're enjoying the weather.
Yes, it's beautiful.
Music,
Yes.
entertainment.
Yes. Every Thursday, we're out here smoking weed. I have to go get my cannabis. So I'm going to have Jenny and Rich host the show now. Hi, Jenny Storms. Ready, go. Jenny, I'm so glad you're here.
What am I doing?
I'd like you to host the show while I run across the street for a minute. Just do one thing.
Okay, we'll turn it over to Jack. Here, Jack's got some grass.
Jack, what's up, Jack?
Grass is good. Grass is really
sadly,
good.
it's lawn grass.
Well,
It's better than dispensary weed. Sadly.
ooh,
Hurtful, I know.
oh,
Very hurtful.
Yeah, coming from
where's Bill
Colorado.
Caruso?
Oh, it's mids out here, right? You have good stuff out there.
Oh yeah.
It's embarrassing, I know.
You should see the subpar medication that they make people pay exorbitant prices for here.
I've seen. I'm
Unbelievable.
from Jersey. We were
Right on.
originally in the program. So yes, I've already seen it. There was one dispensary open at one point.
Mhm.
Yeah, it was bad.
GSD.
We left. No. What's the one up in Montclair?
Greenleaf.
Greenleaf. Yeah.
Mhm.
Sorry.
But I live in Colorado now, where
All right.
there are dispensaries everywhere.
I bet.
Absolutely everywhere. I
They
live
probably have
in
killer
Prohibition
herb.
City of Colorado Springs.
Right on.
They
So
don't
happy.
like rec. We only have med. But no, we have good medicine. We have more than 6 dispensaries. We have
in one
tons.
town, right?
it in
One
corner.
area. One.
Yeah, and sometimes in more than one corner, we have more than 6 dispensaries.
Unreal. I mean, people here have to travel, I don't know, 45 minutes in each direction, sometimes an hour. And maybe they will have strain-specific medication for them if
Well,
they're lucky.
I can go about 4.5 minutes and find a dispensary or two. Have tons of edibles, oils,
Bombs.
products,
Mm.
cannabis, bud, trim, anything, everything, top shelf, mid shelf, low shelf.
Damn, I got to move out. I got to move to Colorado.
A lot of people visit.
Who's he giving it to? Who's he giving it to? Am I going to get it? Who? No.
Nope.
No. Guess not. Who's he giving it to? Michelle. Nope. Not me.
Is what he wants you to do is hold your hands out like this,
Okay.
and then if you flip one over,
Yeah.
is what he'll do is he'll turn your hands over.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay. Here, I'll do
Yeah.
this.
Look,
Shout out Young Cargo.
flip ahead.
Gully.
See, he'll fix it.
Thank you,
Right on.
Jax.
Jack, right on.
Yes.
So you've got to play the game
Excellent.
right.
Right on.
Good boy. Yeah, man. You're the man. Remember when he was shooting baskets at your house?
Mhm.
He was hitting them. He was hitting hoops, swishes.
Oh yeah, Jack loves to play basketball. So now is what we do is because we have a big backyard. the basketball hoops back there, but the deck's up, and so he'll from up on the deck throw the basketball into the basketball hoop.
Now wait a minute.
above.
Did I just call him a boy? He's actually a man now. How old is he?
He just turned 19.
Yeah, he's 19 now, so he's not even a boy anymore.
Yeah, he just turned 19.
Oh, happy birthday.
Happy birthday, Jax.
And Sydney threw a big party. I'm sure you saw that on. Actually, you probably didn't because I never posted the pictures. You want to know why?
Why?
I had emergency surgery that night.
That I heard about. Yeah,
Yes.
that's not good.
So I never got those pictures posted.
Oh.
So that's why you probably haven't seen them, is because I have not posted them yet.
Oh. Jax, that's your mic, Jax.
So
Feel
I
free.
would take it that being a cannabis refugee has paid off for your family, yes?
It has. Jack is actually doing very, very well.
That's so nice to hear. So happy for you guys.
So well that we don't need to use cannabis right now.
Right on.
It's been over a year, probably about a year and a half. He hasn't had to use cannabis. He is very stable. He's doing very well with what
Excellent.
he's using. We will visit cannabis again. It's just not something we need to do right at this moment. But yeah, no, he's doing well. It helped him get over the drugs and through what we needed. And at the time, I mean, they pretty much put him on hospice when we
Understood.
started cannabis. That was our option because he was going on hospice. You're going to die, so you can have cannabis.
Yeah, thank
And
you.
so that's basically what happened.
People have to die to get cannabis. This is crazy.
It is, but he's doing amazing, and at this point, he's outgrown it for right now. It will come back. It will definitely come back as a medicine. We're in the right place for it.
Good.
So when we need it again, we'll use it.
Right on.
So,
Now, as far as moving to Colorado, how is it different from New Jersey? Well, besides the program, obviously, but
we don't
taxes
have
are
humidity.
different.
It's so hilarious to hear people go, "Oh, it's so humid today," and I'm like,
Really?
and I look at my phone. I'm like, "Dude, 10% humidity," and they're like, "Yeah, it's really oppressive."
God, living here must be like a swamp for them guys, man.
I know. I'm just like, that's your biggest complaint.
Well,
We do have bipolar weather.
Mm-hmm.
So I think we've had about 7 or 8 hailstorms since we left,
Mm-hmm.
and a tornado. We get wild bipolar weather.
Indeed.
It's really crazy.
Well, how
But
far
it's
up are you guys?
gorgeous. 6,000 feet.
Yeah, that'll do
But
it.
we're also on the front range. We're right on the edge of the mountain range. So if you think about it,
East or west? I'm just
we are on the east side.
indeed.
But when the weather fronts come in, they hit that
Mhm.
mountain range and they bounce back and they kind of wobble. And then that's where the
Mhm.
different, because of the mountains, that's where you have the different weather patterns intersect and then just go crazy.
Oh,
and so there's
indeed.
a lot because of where we're at.
Mhm.
But it's gorgeous. It's nice almost all year round. I mean, we don't use snow plows or trucks like that when it snows. We just wait for the sun to melt it because it melts that fast.
Right on.
So it's just totally different than it is here.
Well, it sounds
It really
like
is.
certainly
Property
agreed
taxes
with
are
me.
affordable.
Well, geez,
So-
I think you could live on Venus and they'd be more affordable than this place.
Yeah, we actually just bought our house. So
Ooh,
Colorado is our
congratulations.
home. So in January we were able to buy our house and we are staying in
Awesome.
Colorado.
That's awesome. So glad to hear
We
it.
won't come back here even if you guys legalize it.
Really? That bad, huh? We're that good over there?
Jack is an adult now. And because I had to get guardianship, I now have to get permission from the courts if I want to relocate Jack.
Oh, I see.
Yeah, because he is an adult now. And by the way, he doesn't need a mommy. Yeah, I'm disposable. He doesn't need a mommy.
He doesn't need a mommy. What does that mean?
He's an adult.
Oh, he doesn't. Well, yeah, he needs his mommy.
I know. I'm just telling you what the state of Colorado is telling me. He doesn't need a mommy, so now it's up to the courts in Colorado to make a decision. So no, there is no coming back here. I have guardianship of Jack in Colorado. We may not leave. We can go on vacations. We just can't.
Reload. Yeah.
We can't relocate. We can't go somewhere else. I have to give justification and reason and prove why it would be better. And with the services Jack has in Colorado, to be honest, especially for the special needs,
Mhm.
it makes no sense for me to move. It really doesn't.
Well, if your needs are being met, Jack's healthy
Oh yeah, he's doing fabulous. Doctors suck
and you guys
out
are
there.
healthy.
Yeah, the doctors really suck. I mean, if you're looking for like good medical care,
hmm
don't leave the East Coast,
Yeah,
the
it's like-
Northeast.
don't go to Florida. I'll tell you
Don't
that.
go to Florida.
Oh my God.
Exactly. And Florida is actually worse than Colorado, but
Oh, I know.
there's just no competition.
Mhm.
There's no striving to do better or be better or do anything.
Broad stroke medical work.
Yeah.
Well, it just Colorado's a huge state. I mean, you've seen it on a map. It's most recently mistaken for Wyoming, but it's absolutely a huge state. But we only have services up and down the mid, where
Gotcha.
Denver, Colorado Springs, Pueblo, and all that is.
Where the
and that's pretty
densest
much it.
populations are.
That's where the population is. Everything else is pretty much. Oh, thank you, Michelle. Is rural, and there's
Thank
nothing
you,
out
Jack.
there.
Oh, giving away mom's phone. Holy cow.
Oh, he gives away my car keys. Just
Win a
thankful
prize.
everybody gives me back my car keys.
All right.
That's your mic, Jack. Go for it. Go for it.
What are you going to say, Jack?
Go for it. I like when he screams and I put an effect on it. Remember we did that one day?
He doesn't scream anymore.
I want to put an effect on his voice like this.
Where's Wayne?
Well, if his sister came out, and annoyed him, then he would
Okay.
scream.
Sydney, come on out.
Are you kidding?
No, just kidding.
Girl's not going to come out.
So, how many seizures has Jack had recently? Do we? Go ahead, Mike. Go ahead, Jack. Go ahead. Tell me. Did you have a seizure today, Jack? No? You didn't? Really?
No seizures today? Right on.
Cool, man.
Way to go. Glad to hear it.
Awesome, dude.
Sydney just texted me and said,
Wait, grab a mic. I need you. I need someone to have a mic on. Yeah, there you go. There you go. What's that?
Jack, say shoes.
Shoes?
Shoo.
Shoes.
Shoo-be-doo-be-doo.
Thank you, Jax.
I may not have a mic.
Now you have no mic. Here's your mic.
No, I may not have a mic.
Oh.
Jack keeps taking it.
Are you a sound man? He's a sound man. I could tell.
We try to figure out what to do with that, Jack.
So what I like is that we can smoke cannabis. When we started this, Jenny, years ago,
You may not have that.
we,
Leave it alone, Jack.
we didn't have cannabis out here. We didn't have a podcast up here. We were actually just doing a protest. You were doing a protest on Thursday.
Educational protest.
Yeah.
Yep.
And
Okay,
we
Kip.
joined up with you and we said, hey, let's join up with Jenny. It's a good idea. She got something. she's
Either
onto
that or
something.
she looks really lonely and needs company.
Well, that too.
You want to say something? Oh, good boy.
But yeah, it's been very effective, this podcast.
I'm very pleased that you're continuing it and that it has a purpose and it just keeps going. I think it's
Yeah,
cool.
This is amazing. So what's on the agenda for Jackson Jenny today?
We are going to head down south and go to Florida and meet up with some friends and have fun for the next 5 days.
You do a lot of traveling. I remember a year or so ago, you had to travel from Colorado to New Jersey. You drove out here because of the medical care that you could not get there, that you
Correct.
could get here for whatever reason.
And we still do. That's why we're here.
And you're still here for your medical care now.
Yes, we come every 6 months. We see our neurologist, and we just saw him yesterday, and we've got a plan, and he's pleased with how well Jack's doing, and we'll be back in December.
Nice. Jax, I can't share with you. I'm sorry. It's against Kuma. Especially on camera. Get me off camera, maybe. He's an adult. I could share with him. Well,
No, he's not.
does he? Now, if he had to smoke, could he? Still no.
In Colorado?
Yeah.
Oh, hell yeah.
He could smoke.
He could do whatever he wants in
But-
Colorado.
Physically, could he smoke physically? Would he?
Yeah.
It would take
He says yes.
Yeah.
I agree with you, Jax.
it would take a little bit of
Yeah.
He says he wants to
Training.
smoke.
Right
I
on.
think he wants to smoke, Jenny.
either that or he saw the bus and he's like, bus.
Yeah.
What? Yes. He's like, give me some cannabis. Give me the indica. Give me the sativa.
Oh, heavy purple.
Give me
Heavy
the-
purple.
Heavy purples. Give me the terps. Ma, give me the terps now.
Perpedelic. Perpetuity.
Yeah.
No, I still help a lot of people, even in Colorado. I actually have a friend who referred someone to me, one of her friends, and he actually had cancer in the military. Didn't respond to any of the treatments that
Go ahead.
okay, he didn't respond to any of the treatments that he was supposed to be responding to. And so I've been helping him with the cannabis treatment. He had 25 nodules in the kidney and the liver. And after a 90-day treatment protocol, he's got one. And they don't know what to do because they kind of gave up on him. And they said, well, radiation and chemo is not working. So, oh, well.
Die.
Yeah, go die.
Go die and get out of the
And-
hospital and let someone else so we can rape them
and they
for
just
their
left
money.
him there. And so I
mm.
started helping him. And again, we're all in Colorado, so it's all completely legal. And after a 90-day, very intensive treatment, he is like
A FICO, right?
That
Yep.
and FICO means full extract cannabis oil, right?
yes. And there's so many arguments about what it is and what it isn't and how it's made. But yes, it's basically a very concentrated oil. And he's got one nodule. That's it. Had 25. He's got one.
Yeah. Cannabis is not a real medication,
No,
right?
it's fake.
At least here in New Jersey, they don't treat it like a real medication. They
Yeah.
say they have a medical program,
Yeah.
but yet we don't deserve, or we're not given the same protections as other people with other illnesses with medication.
Yeah, especially in Lodi.
Well, and
Wow.
That was unbelievable.
Disgusting how they treat American disabled vets in Lodi.
well, and you still have
It's
some of
embarrassing.
that, but you still have some of that in Colorado. I mean,
Really?
Shameful.
they're actually trying to get rid of our medical program in Colorado and do just rec.
Shame
so,
on them.
So you need to be really
That is
careful.
some greed.
Especially with children or those that are transitioning between 18 and 21. They're not going to fit in that rec program. So what are you going to do with them? Because they're also not a child. So if you take away the medical program, what are you going to do with the 18 and 21-year-olds? They can't go to rec. What are you going to do with the minors that are under 18? They can't go. And so that's going to be a lesson for all states, including New Jersey, is that you can't get rid of your medical program. As crappy as it is, you still can't get rid of your
What about the
medical
children?
programs.
Like they always say, what about the children? There you go.
You sound good.
They always cry that.
I know
That's how they
do.
sound too.
Oh,
So, yeah,
repeatedly,
it's
time
absolutely
after time.
crazy.
He has
It's
some
the
more
same bullshit.
cannabis.
He has
from
some more grass.
dispensary cannabis.
Ah. Yeah. Oh, look, he's got some Cure Leaf.
I didn't say that.
I did. Me.
Okay, that's
We-
my hand.
I don't have to be friends with those guys.
I don't have to either. I don't have to be friends with anybody.
Speak truth to power. And you know what? It is only perceived power because they have a monopoly right now.
Stop.
Times are changing. And if I was those guys,
Yeah.
I'd be looking at a brand new fucking business plan right now.
Yeah.
Okay, so which dispensary is Cure Leaf? Is that the newest one that just opened?
No.
No, they're all over the place,
Belmar.
actually. They're all over the
Okay.
country.
Yeah. Cure Leaf is down in that was Compassionate
Care, right?
Care.
Or Compassionate Science.
Compassionate Science became Cure Leaf.
I just read something recently that Cure Leaf in another state, I can't remember off the top of my head, they do deliveries.
Right?
Yeah.
What do you think about that, Jax? We can't do that in Jersey. That's bull, right? Yeah.
That's baloney.
Baloney.
Exactly.
You got it, Jax. It's a bunch of crap. Nice.
You know, interestingly enough, yesterday on 101.5, there was an advertisement for this new business model, and it could be set up anywhere, and you have no employees or any of this stuff, and it was called the Herbies. Yeah, and I could just imagine what they would be
That's cute.
selling in
That
a
was cute.
Herbies machine. Would it
Herbies.
happen to be herb, perhaps? I just thought it was sort of funny to hear a commercial like that in New Jersey. I guess people are seeing the writing on the wall, and 101.5 is jumping on board. Right on, guys. They've been a big supporter of us and Ed.
Has anyone been to Harmony yet?
Yes.
How is the medicine there? How is it?
Yeah, let's get the lowdown.
Whoa.
It's average for New Jersey. It's the same as everywhere else in Jersey. It's the same strains probably, and it all smells like, It's-
Fluffy puffy hay.
It's not bad. It's as good as Breakwaters, I guess.
Oh, well, all right, right on.
Which is
So
okay.
So what was the building like? Was it handicap accessible?
Yeah, very nice situation they got going on
Did they
there.
have armed guards?
Not that I saw.
Okay.
But they're very friendly, very nice. And I got interviewed by a newspaper. And the first thing I said was, what are you going to do about the prices? We can't afford our medicine. And they were like,
$485 an ounce.
all the workers are like, why did you say that?
Oh, dude, you just
thought
made us look.
We
You
thought you
just
liked
told
us.
the truth again. Why can't you just get with the lies with everyone else
Damn
believes?
it, Lefty.
What isn't that thing that Adolf Hitler said? If you tell a big enough lie long enough, people will believe it.
Yeah.
The American government took that and ran.
Oh,
Yeah.
they're doing it now. At least here, it works really good in New Jersey.
Unbelievable. We actually have Dylan calling in later from he worked for Anzalone, and he's got some stories to tell.
Hey, man.
He's got some stories to tell, and they're not going to be nice. I'm just saying. Are you talking off mic, Rich? What are you saying?
Oh yeah. It's a vape, right?
You guys are the worst.
Yeah, there is definitely power. It's just not turned on. I have it on the nectar collector thing to just pop the end off.
Oh wow.
So, but that's the one I got, man.
What are you doing? Oh, you got one of those?
Yeah,
Where's that mine?
yeah, got one of these.
Cheers.
Cheers, right? Ooh, sword fights.
Hey, don't cross the stream.
Whoa.
That's awful.
Where is CK?
Well, we started early, and he's always late.
I see.
So we're going to have a long little...
Well, tell him to hurry up.
What's I can't hear you. What?
Tell him to hurry up.
Oh, don't hurry.
Tell him
Wayne?
to hurry up.
Wayne,
Wayne, hurry up.
Wayne,
Let's call him up. Let's call him.
Wayne, can't you hear me?
Can I ask
Wayne?
a question first?
Yes, go
Do you
ahead.
think
Of
it's
course.
possible for patients to come together and collectively come up with enough money to open their own patient-run dispensary and hire only patients and have something like that? I know it's a lot of money, but I mean, collectively, there's a lot of patients in New Jersey.
We need a
we could do like a
marijuana co-op.
GoFundMe to start a dispensary for patients and price everything normal.
I'm sure that the fees for that would be 4 times higher just to prohibit it.
The application fees in New Jersey are outrageous, and they're arbitrarily made up by each community that they want to put it in. So it could be anything. It could be $10,000 just to put in an application. They could turn around and be like, "Bah, fungal. We don't want you. Thanks for your money. See you later. Bye." Then on top of that,
See ya.
if they do approve it, then you have licensing fees, and that
I don't know about you, but I'm already wasting $10,000 going to the dispensary.
I agree with you. I couldn't
the
agree
year
with you
anyway.
more. I'm not
Same.
trying to poo-poo your plan. I'm just pointing out how very difficult they have made this. Only the uber rich, only the people who have big cannabis or other money behind them seem to be able to get into this industry. I particularly think it's disgusting, considering none of that has impacted them in their own personal lives.
But the police
pot smokers
officers
in here.
on the boardwalk were telling me I was going to medicate right there while the governor was right there.
Oh,
And
you-
the police officers, "Oh, you can't medicate here." Da, 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 da. I'm like, actually, I can, but I'm going to be respectful and not. But I know I can. And I should have done it. I really should have done it. I should have tried to get arrested right in front of the governor for smoking weed.
He heard me. I spoke his name 3 times. That guy is like Beetlejuice. Wayne, Wayne, Wayne. And bam, there he is.
Wayne, we got a surprise guest. Guess who it is?
It's you, Wayne.
Wayne is here. He brought a bunch of food, and
Ruh-roh.
hey, Jax, we got something to say, Jax? Grab that mic and say
Yeah.
it. Do it. What do you think about New Jersey's cannabis? What about it?
Well, I think he was giving everyone a sample of what he thinks about. Yeah, see, it's just grass. It's fluffy green stuff.
One more.
Right on.
He likes when I put effects on it. Here, Jax, look.
Thank you. Thank you.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, Jax. Yeah. Jax, look, I'm over here. I'm on the left. I'm on the right. I'm on the right. I'm on the left. I'm on the right. I'm on the left. I'm on the right. It's Wayne Barini. Hi, Wayne.
CK.
What's up, buddy? How you doing? Long time no see. It's back in Jersey.
Yeah, this is great, man.
Everyone who loves Jax, raise your hands. Come on
Yeah.
now.
Awesome. You kidding
Put
me?
your
I
hands
raised
up
2
if-
hands.
if you love Jax. Right on. We're so happy
Thank
you're
you.
here, man.
You remember in the beginning? How many years ago was it? 5 years?
He started this whole thing.
Yes, it was Jackson, his mom, and the sister. Can you hear it?
Okay.
Is that bothering you?
They can come over and talk if they'd like. That'd be great. That would be wonderful.
Sure, why not? This is America.
What's his name? I just lost his card.
Where you going, buddy?
I just had his card and I lost his card.
You like him? You want me to put it on? You want him on?
Hey, Scott, would you like to come over? You're part of Canalytics. Is that right? You want to come over and talk to us? This is okay, because we have a bunch of patients here. You probably want to hear from us if you're lobbyists. We have been here for 4 years lobbying with Jenny Storms and Jackson here, who is a medical cannabis refugee. He had to move to Colorado because he couldn't get his medicine here in New Jersey. And he's back for the day to say hi to us. Right, Jax?
Hopefully those days are over, right, guys?
Yeah.
They said that they'll be back.
Okay, yeah, come on back.
Please do. We
we'll
would
be here
love
till
to hear from you, please, because we have a lot of listeners.
Is that Scott Miller? Scott who?
Scott McGrath
From
Canalytics.
Canalytics.
I don't know if I'm saying it right, but Canalytics. Canalytics, I guess. I don't know. I think it's Canalytics.
Canalytics.
Lytics. Okay.
Yes, he's a stoner.
Aren't those
He's
for
a little
cars?
slow. You checking out mom's phone?
It's definitely a canna business
Don't
because it's
give
got
Mom
canna.
some.
It's got a canna in it.
Ah.
It's good.
Into that.
La ganja.
Yeah.
Hey, at least it's not raining.
I ran out of clips. That's why we have this thing hitting us in the back. So.
That's okay. As long as it don't hit Jax, that's all I care
I
about.
think he likes it.
Ah,
Yeah.
Canalytics, setting the standard for cannabis testing. I've got lots of questions for you.
Yeah, me too.
A lot.
Yeah. Questions all day long for you. Oh, Capital Health is here. Hi, Capital Health. You guys saved my mom's life. Thank you. She had a stroke. They actually took her stroke and they sucked it out of her leg. She had a brain stroke. They sucked it out of a tube in her leg and it came out of her brain. And it was like amazing. Yeah.
Well
Capital
done.
Health, man.
Thank you so
Thank
much.
you, Capital Health. You guys
Thanks
rock.
for helping us out.
Jack, what's who's my all right? I just gotta watch what
That's
my
right.
Jack.
That's right, Jax. Tell him nothing goes on the table. Just tell him, you know what's up. Say lefty. Keep
Thank
your
you.
mics.
Thank you, Jax. Nice. What do you, Jack? Oh my God,
He's checking
it's
it out.
Canalytics. You like those guys? What do you think? No, bad. You
No,
said
he
bad?
didn't say bad.
What'd you say?
He said he wants to join.
Oh, you want to join? Okay.
What's
join
a
him?
joint? No,
Oh,
not
joint.
join. He said a joint.
Bong?
Can we try the bong thing again? He's a little older. I think he could hit a
He's
rock.
not-
I think he could rip a bong.
He is not using
Yeah.
cannabis right now.
Can
He
we rip a
doesn't need
bong?
it.
Oh, he's cannabis free.
No,
Yes,
actually,
he is.
Oh, really? I'm sorry.
he's cannabis free for a while now.
Isn't
Really?
that great that he's getting better? I am
Yeah.
so happy, man.
Yeah.
It made tears come to my eyes.
I'm
truthfully.
surprised.
Give her a mic, somebody.
I'm sorry.
I'm not ruling out cannabis. Right now, he doesn't need it. I'm following
Right.
his lead. I mean, just like any pharmaceutical, I won't give it to him if he doesn't need it.
Right.
So if he doesn't need it right now, we're not going to use it.
That's awesome.
So
Good news.
So he's
I'm-
off the pharmaceuticals.
no, he's still on
He's
farm.
still
He
on-
never got
okay.
off pharmaceuticals, but he's well controlled. He's doing good. We
Doing-
originally
I-
came off to go
doing
on a
great.
trial, but he's done nothing but regain skills. So we're just taking a break, and I'm following the break as long as we need to. And when it gets bad, we'll put him back on cannabis.
That's awesome. That's awesome.
No, it can't. And he's on very low doses of the pharma still, but he's doing fabulously.
That's awesome.
Hi, Eric from Pure Puff Vapor
You want me to-
Supply.
I'll take it. I'll take that card, Jax.
Awesome.
I think you just did a fist bump without Jack's permission.
Uh-oh.
Can I have one? You wanna give me the
He
card?
just gave you like the dirtiest look.
Sorry, Jax.
Jack, drop it.
Thank you.
You eat
I'm
it.
saving this for later. We'll talk to those guys. Talk to Canalytics.
Right? That's what I thought. I got a new toy.
Uh-oh.
So we have to call somebody
Who
soon.
we calling?
Dr. Anzalone's one of his workers. Apparently, there's some deal with the Attorney General. Yeah, there's some situation going on, man. We gotta
Well,
make
hold
this
on.
call.
Before we do this call, can we talk about it? All
I-
I
I
heard
don't-
was
I don't
nothing
know.
so far.
I don't know enough.
The Attorney General. Well, the Attorney General what?
I don't know enough information. So before I give out bad information, let's get the information from the source. How about that?
But okay, fine. Jack's down with that.
I know a patient that was looking for Dr. Anzalone because he was working out of a hotel. And we drove around looking for him and we couldn't find him. And the hotel says, no, he's not allowed here anymore. He's not even allowed in this building. I said, okay.
Are you calling? What the heck are you doing, man?
Yeah, he was under investigation a long time ago, Anzalone. I know that because Christie didn't like the fact that medical marijuana cards are going in the hands of people who needed it.
You talk on it. Yeah, but Chris Christie's over, so Anzalone shouldn't have any problems. It's a lot of news to talk about while Lefty's, slowly dialing this phone number and slowly getting there. You got to talk about. Did you talk about Weedman? NJ Weedman? All charges dismissed yesterday. He's
all
a free
charges
man.
Dismissed. That's amazing.
NJ Freeman. Everything was dropped. It was a beautiful thing.
That all stemmed from chicken wings after 11 o'clock at night, by the way. Isn't that ridiculous?
Chicken wings in a corrupt police department. Chicken wings in a corrupt police department. It's terrible. What other good news we have? 6 dispensaries open.
Yeah, Harmony's open.
That means
what does that mean, Wayne?
Licensing. They're going to have to start talking about opening up more dispensaries. So, I can only imagine. What they have in plan. Now we're doing a nice cold call here. Do we at least have this one's name?
Dylan. Oh, Jax, be careful.
Easy, Jax.
Careful, Jax.
Sticking your neck out again?
Yo.
I love a good cold call.
Jax got a shave. I see little Manchu growing, Jax. Oh, beautiful. No pick up the phone. No nothing. Ay, carum. This is what I got to work with, Jax. Go figure.
There's no beep? No message?
I'm not the one. This is you,
Look,
baby.
It's not nothing. It's just.
Where you going, Jax?
I think they secretly asked you a question.
I don't know if that's your drink, buddy.
You
eat it.
Are we recording a message? I can't tell.
Well, hello there. We are.
Hello, Dylan. If this is really you.
What was that? What was that, bro?
I think that
Lefty,
was the end of the message.
Pre-production, bro. You don't even tell me that Jenny and Jax is going to be here
Didn't
today.
know, Jenny.
You don't tell me nothing.
Jenny, not my fault. Please. Wait, give her a mic.
I don't care. I don't believe it.
Not my fault.
I'm sure Jenny called you last week and said, hey, Lefty, just a heads up, I'm going to be at the podcast.
Nope.
Okay, so this is what happened. Lefty on my Facebook post from a week ago said, "Oh, you're coming to Thursday at Trenton." I said, "Nope."
Nope.
Did I not?
Yeah, he said, nope.
Nope.
Very rude, too. No, I'm just kidding.
Well, that's very Jenny, isn't it? Hello, in character.
Nope.
And so yesterday we decided we're not going to go home back to Colorado. We're going to Florida. So we're heading south and we stopped in. I called him this morning.
Nice.
So you're welcome.
Nice.
I'm here. And it wasn't a secret.
Yo, Jax, don't be giving my joints away, Jax.
Oh, wow.
Jax,
only
everyone's
give those
trying to steal
me.
my joints. Jax is giving them away. Ah, man. Just because you're cannabis free, bro.
Doesn't mean Wayne's cannabis is free.
No. This is America.
Be glad it's only your joints. He gives away my car keys and my phone.
Oh, what a beautiful day today.
Perfect.
It's not hot. It's not cold. It's not raining. It's not too sunny. It's a beautiful day.
Better than last week, anyway.
What was yesterday?
All right, guys. I understand. I wish I could stay longer.
I know, me too. But I want to go to Florida.
Yeah, you got a
Yes,
message.
I don't blame you.
I don't blame you for going down there. It's
I don't
nice.
blame you. Thanks for stopping by.
Thank
It's
you.
a real treat.
Thank you, Jenny.
Thank you, Jack.
Jax.
Again, if you all don't know, Jenny is the one that started this Thursday
Yes,
protest at the State House.
that's right.
You know,
Shaming of Christie.
Yes.
so
Yes, exactly.
And he needs
because of her and Jackson, we remember Jax when when he was in his wheelchair.
Yeah.
He was in his wheelchair
Sure
and he didn't want to
was.
do nothing.
But now look at him. He's up on his feet. He's doing so good. I remember.
See, I'm telling you, he wants to smoke. I'm telling you, Jenny.
Come on,
He
Jenny.
does.
Give him one hit. No, just kidding. Just kidding. He's off cannabis for a while now,
Man,
so that's
wants to
good.
do some bong rips with the boys.
Yeah, just recreational use, Jenny, not medicinal.
Yeah, it's
Just some bong rips with us.
That's
Yeah.
all.
recreational and medical are so different in the effects.
Yeah, we separate the two now.
Oh yeah,
No, that's right. They're all the same. Tell them, Jax. They're all the
all
same.
the same. It's all the same weed, except one is for people who have illnesses and one is for people who have illnesses.
Self-treat versus doctor treat.
Yes.
Indeed. If
When
I'd
you go
followed
to
my
these
doctor's
meetings in
orders,
in the town halls, do you ask them what the difference is between the intoxication that you get from medicinal marijuana versus recreational marijuana?
have we asked
Do
them?
they know? I'm wondering if
They
they're
all
aware.
They all pretend like they've never smoked it. They all pretend like they've never been around it and never seen it. It's this
They
foreign,
might
horrible
not. They
invader.
may not have though. They might
Uh,
live in that little bubble in that like prestigious part
Yeah.
of the colleges where they
I
go
could
and
see that, but
everyone's in
this
the
was
chess club. And,
kind of universal. I don't know where all these non-pot smokers or people who've never seen it have come from in New Jersey, but apparently they're elected in every community around me.
I know
It's
I know
amazing.
plenty of people who have never touched marijuana. I mean, they've seen it, but they've never used it. I know plenty of people in New Jersey. So it's possible, especially I think that the more higher up you go with money and salary and power, the less you're concerned.
The better
with
the liar you are. I
anything.
swear to God, some of them lie
Well, that
about
too,
it.
yeah,
Oh my
absolutely.
God, they lie. They lie.
They
They're
go to school.
pandering.
They go to school to learn how to lie. And
they're
like, bullshit.
pandering to their constituents. They just want to get their seat back next year. God forbid they find out that I may smoke cannabis, which really doesn't hurt anyone, or myself, or my community. But for some reason, morally, they object
But
to
it smells bad.
It smells funny.
I don't like it. It stinks.
It tastes and smells like clowns. Kind of funny.
I'm going to get
Clowns,
secondhand
clowns.
smoke. I'm going to get high from it.
I'm gonna get high.
And another one's going. And another one's going. What are we losing?
We're losing.
Oh, Eclipse.
Don't shoot, I'm white.
No, hold on to that. Let's see what he's trying to do. He's clipping it up. While he's clipping it up, man, let's talk about it. Well, a lot to talk about in New Jersey.
Or we could make one that says, "Don't shoot, I voted for Trump."
That's not even funny. That's not
Well,
even funny.
it's funny-ish.
Because a lot of people want to shoot me. Because of, Jenny, be good. Thank you.
Bye, Jenny. Bye,
Jenny. Bye,
Jax.
Everybody.
Thanks for
Jenny,
coming by.
Jack Storm. I'll tell you, they're the ones who started this program, and we're the reason. They're the reason we came. All because of Jax.
The original OGs right here of cannabis.
Look at Jax.
Right on. It's so cool to see.
It is. It really is. Seen him progress a lot.
OG activists right there.
Yeah, it's-
OG activists. They're up there with Jim Miller, Ken Wolski, Lefty.
It's a shame.
Yes. Sorry.
It's
Nope.
a shame. They had to get refugees.
They had to move.
You know, we want to talk about, politics and all. Nah, all I want to talk about is let's talk about Jax and Jenny. They got kicked out of New Jersey just so Jax could live. In order for him to get the, at the time, they were weaning him off of pharmaceuticals. He was on a very low dose, and they were giving him cannabis oil, at the time. And he went from a young boy being all he wanted to do was be in a stroller in the beginning. That's when we saw him before the cannabis. He was in a stroller, and that was it. And then all of a sudden, he started taking the cannabis. He's out of his stroller, and we see him weeks. He's running around, It's like, wow.
Free movement, free thought.
It's amazing. It was
Cognitively changed.
all right, Lefty. You got to go see Jenny. Jenny wants to see you real quick. All right. Of course, she doesn't want to see me. They all want to see Lefty. You notice that? Oh, Lefty.
Yo, before you go, Lefty, I gotta thank you, bro, because you inspire me, bro, to go out and troll these police officers and
He's
let
not going
them
nowhere. Relax.
give them
He'll be
awareness.
He'll be back. He'll be back.
I just want to let them know
Bow wow.
because I have to leave soon. I have to go to
Oh,
work
you're leaving
tonight.
early?
Yeah, I'm leaving early.
What are you gonna
Glad
do?
it had
You
an
do
effect
another
and
video where you're
created
in front of
another
the
asshole.
cops. Hey, you guys know the Kumalo guys, huh?
They don't know.
I got
I
a
asked them
copy.
and they said they did not know. I said, where can I medicate? And they say, I don't know. And I'm like, well, I'm asking you because I don't want to get arrested. What would you do if I lit this up here right now? And they're like, we don't know.
But can't you just medicate wherever people could smoke tobacco?
I can, but if they're not aware of the law, they might say you're not allowed to smoke that here and try to tackle me or shoot me or something.
So you were put in a position where you did not medicate because you didn't know what.
Oh
to
no,
do
I did.
and-
I finally
Fear
talked to an informed
prosecution.
officer and I medicated right next to where he was standing.
Oh, sweet.
This guy has no fear. I'm telling you, three
Well,
steps.
What are you
The
supposed
officer
to do?
gave
I
me
mean,
the
when you're-
information.
steps.
There's a Lieutenant Poos, Poos, like
Sure, it's not
Who's-
pussy.
Coos? What?
Poos, and he's
Pussy?
he's the lieutenant that does the training for the Woodbridge Police Department. Now they have a dispensary in Woodbridge. They should
How
know.
do they not know?
Yeah, right.
Yeah, I
They should know.
Right.
Jeez,
They should
they
be the-
only
they should be the first
distribute
ones
it
to
right
know.
in town. Wouldn't you think that they'd have like, okay, everybody, we're gonna have a pop quiz on the Kuma laws. Y'all ready?
Well, wasn't there a story recently of a young lady getting arrested after a car accident or something like that
Happens
in
all the time.
Belmar?
She got hit. She
And-
got hit, and they arrested her.
And they arrested her, and they didn't even know that there was a dispensary in Belmar.
Nope.
From what I read of that story.
They were state police too, New Jersey State Police. which
Isn't
is-
there a barracks
completely
right there
ill-informed.
across the street?
That's
How do the
weird.
state police not know?
The state police are normally on top of it, so I
They were
find that to
growing weed
be-
right under
That
their
to me
noses.
is
Uh,
crazy. I can understand
Not
the
to
local
state the obvious,
illegals not
but
knowing,
ignorance is no excuse, officer.
Amen. Amen to that. I like ganja.
A la ganja.
So
So
What
what
I
happens
missed?
if you're a patient and a police officer arrests you because they feel like it, because they don't
Well,
like
this is
they
what
don't like
happens.
ugly devil's lettuce and they want to arrest you because you're smoking it as a patient?
You
What do
wake up
do?
and file a tort claim.
Immediately get an attorney as soon
Right.
as they ROR you, which
That-
they will
there you
within an
go.
hour or two.
there you go. He just said it. You get an attorney.
Immediately get
And
an
that's
attorney.
the problem.
Well,
The problem is the people that in the program, the patients in the program that have been arrested, they can't afford the lawyer.
Correct. Can you
So
just
that's
show
how
up to
they
court
get
and say,
screwed.
"Here's my card, officer"? Your
We've
Honor.
done that. We've done that many, many times. Carol Millman, Scott, I'll call him by his Facebook name, Basilic. Faye, Anthony, Big Anthony, got arrested twice.
where you're arrested and you have to go to court to show your
Yeah.
card.
No, they go to court and the prosecutor still wants to charge them because they don't know.
So the
You know,
prosecutors don't know either.
Prosecutors don't
Exactly.
know the law.
So, like, we have
Ignorance
to
is no
show up.
excuse, Mr. DA.
Because
Read your laws, Mr. DA.
they want to look at it like,
Especially for such hot topic.
Well, is it considered
This is such a
law
hot button
or is it
topic right now.
considered like health department guidelines?
No,
No,
these-
it's law.
this is the law.
It's the
Trust
law.
me, man.
all right,
It's filed under the statutes. So
now
this
we,
is a
the
law.
American people, okay, we're not allowed to be ignorant of the law. Now, the police officers, they had this one all the way up to the Supreme Court. They're allowed ignorance of the law. That's why when a police officer like arrests you and what have you, they'll throw like as many charges as they can, hoping at least one of them sticks.
One of them.
One of them sticks.
They need
And-
Because
something.
they're probably going to get like they did something illegal, so they're going to get some shit thrown out. So they just try to hit you with everything.
Public service announcement, make sure you educate yourself because the legal system is not a justice system and the public defenders take the plea 98% of the time and that's where they will push you. So if you know you're right, you know you're legal, don't listen to them and do what you know is right. Stand up like Weed Man, stand up like so many others around this country and just say that you're not going to take this because
Enough is enough. We've
Enough
been tortured
is
for
enough.
80 years. The lie is dead. It is over. Get on the bus.
I have been salmon fished by police so many times, pulled over for illegal things that aren't actually illegal. No backseat seatbelts. That's not really the law.
Salmon
But-
fished?
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Where'd you hear
What- that sounds like a bad
Okay.
porno thing. You-
Okay, so when you
Someone
but
dropped the
it's
yellow
salmon
coat.
fish. When you go to when you go to festivals or music shows or big events, the police will stage cops everywhere and pull you over for absolutely nothing. Literally, I got a speeding ticket that was I was under the speed limit. The cop was so blown away by me. He forgot to write the speed down, and I got away with that one. But yes, they're out there doing illegal things all the time, taking the excuse that we don't need to know the law. So you need to know more than that. If you don't and you get arrested, reach out to us. Reach out to your cannabis friends. Reach out to all of us. We've been there. We've been through it. We know what the bullshit is.
Call
And
Ken.
we can help you through it, right? Because they're going to put you down the wrong path every blessed time. They say they're your friend. They are not your friend. Don't take their plea. Don't listen to them. Find somebody who's been there and fight them.
May I search your car, your body? No, I do not consent to any personal searches of my body or my possessions, officer. Thank you.
I mean, they're gonna
get a warrant.
They're gonna do what they're gonna do regardless. So might as well make them do it the fucking hard way.
Damn straight. Go get the dog.
Really.
Go
because
ahead.
They're gonna get whatever you have. That's why you need to get your card firstly, but they're gonna find it. And even if they don't, they're gonna call a dog and they're gonna be like, "Yeah, the dog alerted. The dog told me." I've been there, done that.
He's smart.
I've never seen a dog fucking talk to a cop before.
It's a smart dog.
But they say, hey, the dog told me there's something illegal in your car.
My last arrest in Tennessee, the officer said the dog's breathing pattern changed. Not he didn't sit down, he didn't bark, he didn't scratch, he didn't do anything. He went
subjectivity. Don't you love it?
He went like that. Breathed in and out. Probably because he was by the gas tank and didn't like the smell of the gasoline, but that was the probable cause for my last search that wound me up in Orange County Jail.
See, it's bullshit.
Yes, bullshit. So
bullshit.
don't take their pleas, don't take their stuff. Find your friends, find your advocates, and fight, because that's the only way you have to make this. Well, that's one of the ways we have to make this pushed
Get
along.
a lawyer. That's what I say. Get a lawyer.
Oh, even those guys, dude, money, just to put you down the same path. Educate yourself. Let people know, because you got to educate your lawyer, really. Like your doctor, you have to educate your lawyer. You have to educate the judges.
Or
you
you
have
can
to
represent
educate the
yourself
police.
like
you have
Ed.
to educate yourself.
You could do that.
Yep.
I like to go with the lawyer, and I just tell a lawyer, like, listen, here's the deal. I don't care what I'm facing. I'm like, I'm getting off. I'll pay little fines. I'll pay all the fines. I ain't getting you're not taking my license. You're not taking this. You're not taking that. And then if you can't get that done, I ain't fucking paying you. Have a good day.
Right.
That's all you got to do. And I got my shit taken care of.
Right on.
It cost me $5,000, but oh, Jesus.
Ow.
I didn't lose my car. I ain't in jail. No cock meat sandwiches. Praise the Lord.
Hallelujah.
Praise the Lord.
No what?
Hallelujah.
Praise the Lord and pass the
No,
bong.
no cock meat sandwiches.
What's that?
Mystery meat.
That's when Tyrone is your celly. Okay.
Uh-oh.
Saved by the Bell.
Someone's calling.
Jesus, God help us.
Cock meat sandwiches are us.
You're on the air with cock meat sandwiches.
No cock meat sandwiches.
Cock meat sandwiches are us. How can we help you, sir? Tell him what he's won.
It is BOGO today on cock meat sandwiches.
It is solstice
She wants
today.
one, I think. I'm just kidding.
Wait, we
Anyway.
got a lineup for this.
Oh boy, sorry, caller.
Caller number 5. Can I help
Cannabis,
you?
cannabis.
Cannabis
please.
caller.
Caller number 5. Yeah, cannabis. That's what I called in for. Cannabis.
Cannabis caller 420.
I'm playing Jim Miller today. Cannabis.
Oh, that
So listen, Aunt Arlo Glass has sponsored a quick reading if you'll listen to it.
a reading? What kind of reading? Like into my future?
That's just a little 1 second poem.
Oh, a
The
poem.
solstice poem.
It's a setup. Don't believe him. It's a setup.
He's going to ask us a question, I think.
No, he's not gonna. He's gonna give us a nice little.
No, I got it. It's summer solstice. I got to read a prayer for y'all.
Ooh,
Call him
haiku.
A haiku. Go ahead, give it to us.
Are you ready?
No.
Yes, sir.
When the world is fast asleep, not me, I think and think and think. How can I be more unique? More I think and think. How will they remember me? How can I change it more differently? How can I push and challenge me? Now that my mind is unlocked and free, the new sun rises and startles me. My trance is broken, my awakening. The new dawn rises, surprise, surprise. Thankful to the twin gods, Isis and Osiris, for removing all the sins of my past lives that were bringing me down to my demise. The veil, my chalice. Now undistributed its order hanging by my good word.
Okay, come on, hurry this
I
up.
do not wish to go unheard.
Come on,
but
come on,
who
come
is
on.
there to hear me? When the thoughts are stirred, in a sense of peace, I drop to my knees, look up to the heavens, they're smiling down on me.
I think
How
he's
can I
lost his
resist
mind.
that word?
hey,
He's
it's a
lost his
family
mind.
show.
He's actually lost his
This is
mind.
a family
No,
show.
We can't
for
go
a
on.
minute.
Drop to
I-
your knees.
lost
I
his
thought he
mind.
was reading Dr. Seuss.
No, that's called acid.
He's lost.
Acid.
Ah,
Holy shit.
LDS.
Oh,
I
my
mean,
God. We let anybody call into this. Did you?
I hung up.
You hung up on him? Oh, boy.
I couldn't take it anymore.
He's going to call us 10 more times.
I couldn't take it. I'm sorry. That's just awful.
Oh, man. What the hell was that? It was like Shakespeare.
I thought he was reading Dr. Seuss for a second.
Stoned Shakespeare.
Oh, man. We love you, Tony, but wow, you got that good diesel out west. Like, I got diabetes.
What
Thank
the
you.
hell is this thing? Jesus, what?
Oh, man.
Tell me what this is.
It's like rum ball nuts.
That is milk chocolate rolled in butter toffee
Remember
with
Chef?
sunflower seeds
Chef
and
from,
peanut
South Park?
butter and pretzels. And it's all organic, and there's vitamin B17 in
Eat
there.
my chocolate balls.
And
Vitamin 420, maybe?
there's weed in it,
And
and it's
There's
not
weed
hemp.
in
It's
it.
got THC in that
Weed?
chocolate.
We like
Yes,
weed.
is that good, Lefty?
oh, how you like my chocolate balls?
How do you like
And
my
of course,
chocolate
there's hemp
balls now?
seeds in
Are they
there because
salty?
hemp seeds are omega 3,
like them
6,
nuts?
and 9. You don't need to eat fish.
You like them nuts there?
The nuts on these balls are the best.
These
Wait, did I
nuts.
say that? Wait, no, wait. No, I didn't mean that. Wait. That's awful.
What do you think about these nuts?
These are the best chocolatey balls I've ever had in my mouth.
Yeah, baby.
Wait, that doesn't sound right either.
Well, it looks like
That's
you've
not
got
good.
it looks like you've got some balls on your chin right now.
Again?
Oh my God. Here, give me some balls. Everyone's raving about the fucking balls. Give them to me. God damn it.
Hey,
I like the nutty balls.
they're nutty balls.
They're creamy in the middle.
They're tasty, tasty, creamy nutty balls.
And they're going to get us fucking high. That's the best part. Oh, God. This woman knows how to cook. Here, give her the microphone.
Take a mic. Take that one. I'll take the black one. That one won't reach. That's your mic, Wayne. That one. Use that one. Go ahead.
You guys are going to have to share. Sorry.
We don't mind sharing.
S is
Yo,
for
you want a
sharing.
ball?
I like.
Would
Do you
like-
want nutty balls? Anybody want nuts under balls?
Cindy's balls are the best.
Yeah, Cindy, you got great
Yeah.
balls, Cindy.
I got the best balls in the world. My balls are delicious.
They are. There's
Really?
nuts everywhere.
They're very
but
tasty.
It's
My
creamy.
balls are big and
I got
bouncy.
tasty
My
balls.
balls are always best.
Got very creamy balls.
But who's got the biggest balls
Ooh,
of them all?
ooh, there was a
I
piece of
think
hair.
Lefty has the biggest balls.
There was a piece of hair.
Oh,
Ew.
quick.
That's okay.
Oh no, that was from my nose. Sorry.
Yeah, I don't have hair in my
Are
chocolates
you
unless
sure?
it's
Are
from
you
my
sure that
cats.
hair wasn't on the balls?
No, that was on my nose. Sorry.
Oh, so do you think those balls are shaved?
They're shaven.
I have
Oh,
to
they're
get my
shaven.
pot. I'll be right back.
They're nice and smooth.
They're smooth to the touch and to the tongue, supple
Listen, Wayne,
yet delicate.
you got hair in your mouth. It's just like organic dental floss.
Organic mental floss, right on.
God.
Wow.
Holy shit. Who the fuck is this redhead?
Tracy.
Who are you?
Hi, Tracy. Who are you?
Who is this fucking
Yeah,
redhead?
well, we got a redhead here.
We never met you before. Who's that? We never met you before.
Give her.
Who is this mysterious woman?
We love the hair. I love the hair.
Yeah, it looks good.
Looks awesome. She put the whole ball in her mouth. Oh, I'm in love.
She's got
I'm in
all
love.
of the balls in her
Oh my
mouth.
God. I bet you can't do that with two. Can you do it with two balls?
Oh,
my God.
Double balls.
Oh.
Cindy, she wants two of your balls in her mouth.
All right, look,
Drop
I'm
'em in
going to
there.
give
Cindy,
Tracy
put
a
her-
ball.
Put your balls in her
Tracy
mouth.
got a ball. I got to give Shelly a ball.
2 girls,
Damn.
1 ball.
Look
Two girls, 1 ball.
Look at her.
Oh
Put
boy.
balls in everyone's mouth.
I just balled everybody.
Lord of mercy. Oh my God.
No 2 balls. No swallowing. Sorry. Does anybody have papers?
Papers.
I need papers.
And there's the
Papers.
turn.
She's talking about balls and papers. You might like tissue papers? Those kind of papers?
I'll take any kind of papers right now. Oh, look. We asked for papers.
Uh-huh.
Look what we
Shit.
get.
Look through this.
We get like
got papers,
20
man.
papers donated.
This guy don't fuck around.
Look, I asked for
Oh, right
papers, and
on.
look what drops from
Oh.
heaven.
Oh, hold on. Children are coming.
All right,
I got
here come the children.
down with the bulls, and I'll
No,
keep
yeah,
the
cannabis.
efforts.
Yeah,
Cannabis
we're gonna be quiet
educational
about
show.
Marijuana. We
Cannabis.
don't want to mention anything
We're at
other.
the State House, boys and
Yeah,
girls.
cannabis education. Have some
Cannabis
decorum.
education.
Have decorum, like the people in this building behind us.
Cannabis is
Oh,
medicine.
never mind.
It's not a dangerous drug.
It's
We're here to inform the
it's an
public and
herb
wake
like
up the
spinach.
masses.
Can I ask a serious question for a second?
No, this is not a serious
No,
show.
no,
All right.
Tony.
The prices.
Welcome
of
to
the marijuana that you buy from the dispensary. They say that they set the prices high because they don't want patients to go and sell it back out onto the streets, correct? But the street prices, if you were to go onto the street, would be a lot lower than what you're getting at the dispensary, and that's why people are complaining about the high prices at the dispensaries. What I'm saying is the reason they don't know that the prices are lower on the street because they're not out there on the street.
They know, bro. They know.
The people on they know, but
Did you
they
write?
say
Did you write the Department of Health and tell them?
I did write them and on Facebook, and they said that they do not.
That's why we, the
They
patients,
do not set the prices that the dispensaries are in charge of that themselves.
but then the dispensaries will.
And then if you ask the dispensaries,
God.
they say, well, the state's the one that sets the minimum price for the marijuana.
It is a monopoly. Plain and
Wow,
simple.
that's beautiful. What is that? Where's that from?
That's yummy.
It's not from a dispensary. Okay, never mind.
Okay, never mind.
I
We
should
don't
have
care.
friggin' known.
How do
I
we know?
drove all the way to the Emerald Triangle to get this. Hello?
I'm looking at the. I'm looking at the blue jar.
The
thinking,
Emerald
you know,
Triangle, right there in Morristown.
Yeah. So can we get a review for who went to Harmony? Has anyone here gone to Harmony
Me.
dispensary?
Me.
Oh, I've heard nothing but beautiful
go.
things about that dispensary.
Talk to me, baby.
It's okay. It's all right. I'm
It's
not gonna say it's wonderful because then you're gonna go there and hate it. So it's average. It's an average dispensary in New Jersey. So what does that tell you?
All right. How was the prices?
Average in New
$60
Jersey?
an eighth.
$60 an eighth.
Ouch! That hurt. I even said
All right.
something about that.
That's the going price. You're on, buddy.
Bad. That's bad. Sorry, Tony.
I'm so sorry.
I know in the patient groups, I saw people posting like seeds, hella seeds in their cannabis, in their medical cannabis
I know a woman who got 4. She got an
from
eighth,
Harmony.
an eighth from Harmony. I forget the name of the strain. Yes, and she got 4 seeds.
Yeah, I saw someone with a picture.
4
It was like
seeds.
7 or 8 of them in a quarter, and it was the strawberry, I believe it was.
I don't know what hers was.
And
I forget.
my other buddy got the Gorilla Glue, and there was seeds in the Gorilla Glue
See what
too.
I'm saying, bro? Like, this is all in Harmony, bro, and they're all acting like.
Were they hard seeds or were they those papery
No,
ones?
No, they
they
were good seeds. The ones
They
I
were
saw
good, man. You
were
could
like-
pop them, bro.
That's what she's gonna do. She like looked at
And
them like,
somebody
they were
doesn't know what
tiger
they're doing.
stripes, dude.
when
They were
they're
like
growing
big-
it.
They were mature.
Just saying.
well, they have this system.
If you're watching-
supposedly.
Oh, their system is broken. If they're
Yes.
producing seeds, it's
Yeah.
they need to throw it away
Exactly.
and get with a real
We
one.
need headphones.
Thank you. If I went there and I got seeds, I'll tell you that's not acceptable. It's not acceptable when I'm
subpar
paying
medication
$60
paid
an ounce.
for
$60
At a premium price. That
That's
is
bullshit.
It'd be acceptable if we were allowed to grow our own medicine.
It'd be
Hey, you know how it's legal in Washington, D.C.? They just went in and busted all those parties they were having. You know, they were having that. Well, they were 710 pliant. No, it's 71 pliant. And 71 pliant, evidently doesn't mean that you can sell massive amounts of marijuana. You can gift it, but I don't think you could gift massive amounts of marijuana. I think there's a little bit of a law that says like you're not allowed to like deal a whole bunch of marijuana.
well, you're not allowed to deal. You're not allowed to sell
Oh.
cannabis.
yeah,
at all in
yeah.
Washington,
I mean,
DC.
like people were making edibles.
can
I mean,
grow it,
you know,
and
they
you can
oh
gift
god,
it.
people were
And
like
the way
they
that they're
had
getting around
dabs and everything. But you know, there
I don't
was
know.
a
You know how I would get around it?
misinterpretation of
This
the
is how
law.
I would get around it.
It was a
Okay, yo, learn how to-
Hold on,
misunderstanding.
one at a time.
This
One
is
at a
how I would
time.
get around it, bro.
How's that?
I'm gonna go there. I'm gonna hope I get fucking seeds. You're allowed to do whatever you want with your medicine. That's what they tell us. That's what they teach us in
Ow.
Kuma.
Yeah.
That's right.
Well, if I'm getting seeds in my medicine, I'm allowed to do whatever I want. I'm gonna pop them.
I was the one that got the seeds in my breakwater pot.
But are you allowed to possess seeds?
I got a seed.
If they're gonna give them to you, if you're paying, if you're paying,
yeah, there you go.
I got blueberry 32 seed. The thing looks like a robin egg.
Hold on.
It has
Okay.
spots.
Okay,
Hold
one
on.
thing at a time.
Okay. Yeah, please. I'm
Nice,
shutting
nice.
mics off soon. I'm shutting everyone down.
Hey, good
Shut it down.
Now, what was the question?
That's
there,
when I
Eric?
go live.
The question was,
I'm not so sure that it would be legal to possess seeds.
Absolutely.
Why?
It comes in bird seed.
if you're buying their medicine and the state approved dispensary is going to give you medicine with a seed in it, you paid for that seed.
I mean, I'm in agreement with
I paid for it. I pay you the state. You run the fucking dispensary, and that's what they gave me. That's what I paid for. Well, you know what? I'm fucking curious as hell. I'm gonna pop the son of a bitch.
I'd want to find out because that could be
Fuck
a
that.
cultivation charge before you know it.
Can we call the health department?
We should.
Let's do
I
it.
found
So
seeds
like,
in my
hey,
medicine.
What am I supposed to do with all these seeds I got in my medicinal marijuana from the dispensary?
What if they fall on your front lawn?
Yeah, and they
and
start
grow?
growing. Am I going to get
Fuck
charged
that.
with cultivation?
Wow.
I'm gonna put in a pot, just like I put my fucking. Hello, we're talking seeds. Just like I put my tomato seeds in a damn pot with some soil, little fucking nutrients, water.
Yeah.
Boom, boom. It's not rocket science.
You know what? Every time I got a seed and I called the dispensary or said something to them, you know what they said?
Tell you to go fuck yourself. Pretty
No,
much.
they tell me that it would jump out of the garbage can and they'd plant that shit. That's what they say. They say, oh, if that was mine, it would accidentally fall out of that trash can. Yeah, now what happens if you throw that seed the dispensary gave you out, but yet you have multiple pictures of that seed in your bag before you even open it? And then to say that that seed grows in your yard, then the cop's going to come shoot you, steal everything you have.
No, not me. I'm white.
Well, they shoot me and I'm a white girl and they,
They
don't
didn't
care.
shoot you.
Oh, they tried to shoot
They
me.
didn't shoot you.
Oh, they
Stop
tried.
it. Stop over exaggerating.
Yeah, that.
I wasn't wearing my shirt. They told me
You weren't
to
wearing your
hang up
shirt.
the phone or they were going to shoot. Or so I went live on Facebook.
I
and
saw
Michelle
that
seen it.
video. I saw the video.
Yeah, several people were up at 5:30 in the morning, including Corruption Watch and a couple of my police officer friends.
Hold on. You had your shirt off? What were you doing with your shirt off?
No, I didn't have my shirt off. I didn't have Lefty's shirt on.
Well, why was Lefty's shirt off?
Yeah, why was my shirt off?
Talking to you is like talking
What
to
happened
a-
to my shirt? Why is my shirt being taken on and off? Just wear it.
Why
Leave
are-
it on.
Why are
It
you
went from she had
topless,
no-
Why do you
Lefty?
take it off?
I
Can we
needed
call the health
don't
department?
shoot. I'm
Can we
all
call them right now? Lefty?
Lefty.
Were you
Lefty.
FaceTiming with Lefty?
Frustrating.
Lefty, I need my don't shoot. I already have complex post-traumatic stress shirt.
Lefty, let's call the
Shirts
health
aren't that
department
Can
big.
we
right now.
get that?
Unless you're like 6'6" like me. It's not
She
going to fit
wants
on
one that says "Don't shoot, I swallow."
there.
I mean, that.
Even Terrence
You
is
know
laughing
what?
at
I
that
think you
shit.
just got
Oh.
yourself $1 million idea. I don't think they'd shoot you once they read that shirt. Yeah, I
Don't
think
shoot, I swallow.
that would be the best one.
That's a fucking beautiful
Don't
fucking
shoot,
shirt.
I swallow.
Bro, we got to talk to DJ Stepper.
Mean people suck.
That's a great. That's a great idea. You should.
Nice people swallow.
That's a fucking new shirt. Thank you, Tracy.
That might be the best shirt.
Thank you,
ever.
Tracy. We love you.
Just took over the show. Lefty's down there cracking his ass
Crying. That's genius. Thank you.
It's
Thank
genius,
you.
yes.
Give her a mic. Turn her mic on. That was a great idea. She can have a mic now.
That's what they call
Give her a mic. Give her a mic. I can't. Tracy, what'd you say? I can't hear a word you're saying.
This is last week we were talking about the cure crap buds and whatnot. This is from
Pure crap.
Yeah,
Cure leaf.
cure crap. That's what it is. Especially when all right, it's all crap. We already know that. But this is cherry lemon haze. Got this from Egg Harbor. And this is what they consider their shake. But that's considered large bud from Cure Crap. And that's shake from Egg Harbor. It still sucks.
It looks good.
But it's actually pretty tasty.
It
The
looks
lemon's
good.
fairly tasty. It has a
But for
nice,
the
like,
money?
you know.
No, not even for the money. It smells like dirty
ridiculous.
sneakers.
It
and
does.
my
It
friend
does. Like the
Robert
grass on the ground right now.
thought that he seen a little
is-
mold in it.
Yeah, and the grass on the ground does smell a lot fresher.
What, the
So-
grass on the bottom of your lawnmower
That's
smells a lot
shocking.
fresher?
Well, the grass that you guys just picked up.
What,
smell
on the ground?
fresher. Yeah, we were standing over there.
Caller.
Cindy,
We
where
got
you
a
been all
caller.
morning?
Caller, you're on the air.
Hello?
Yeah, hello. Who's this?
Hey, this is David.
Hi, David.
Hi, David.
David.
Hi. How you doing?
What's going on, buddy?
I thought he was.
What's up?
What's your deal?
All right. Well, I spoke to
Isn't that crazy?
I was talking to Lefty yesterday, and he told me to call in because on Wednesday I had 3 ounces of my medical cannabis seized from my house, inside my house.
Wait, what?
Are you a legal medical marijuana patient, sir?
Yep.
You had your card and everything.
Yes.
And the police, may I ask what town this was in?
Yeah, Keyport Police Department.
Keyport. Unbelievable. Did you hook up with this kid on Facebook and all?
I told him to call in because I heard this story and I'm like, dude, this is ridiculous. They took his cannabis away and he has a card.
You had 3 ounces of cannabis. Was everything in containers?
Not in the house.
But was it in the containers that you got it from the dispensary? Just curious.
Are you asking if they were in the house, the containers
No.
themselves?
What I'm trying to figure out is, was the medicine you had that was in your house inside of a container from the dispensary from where you got it from?
Oh, yes. The medicine that was in my house was from the dispensary, and I had the packages in the same room, empty, but from the dispensary.
Yeah, that's they.
And what prompted this visit by the Keyport PD? I am a local guy to Keyport, so I feel you, man.
Yeah, I got me and my ex-girl got into a bit of an argument, and her dog ended up attacking me pretty much, and it was the first time I've ever gotten bitten by a dog, and he's a pretty big boy. He almost ripped my face off. So when he finally was released from me, I was yelling and screaming, et cetera, and by the time the police came, I was already outside of the house. So I don't know for what reason they went inside. They thought it was some sort of DV call and things like that. They didn't really know what the situation was, but they went inside the house, and I had my magic butter machine. I was ready, to make a new batch, and I had taken everything else out, and it was in my turkey bag because, as we all know, the medicinal dispensaries are extremely expensive, and our insurance doesn't cover it. So in order to preserve
Did you say
it, I put it in a turkey bag.
Turkey bag.
Turkey
Come on.
bag.
That's what all the
Yeah,
big
you know,
time.
keep it nice and fresh.
Do you own a volcano?
Huh? No.
Sorry, we're just trying to make light of this because this is just you got wrong big time.
Okay, keep going, man.
We're
Keep
gonna
going,
have
David.
to do something
Yeah,
about this,
keep
bro.
going.
What
Keep
happened?
going.
What else
Well,
happened?
they said initially, one of the first things they tried saying is that you're not allowed to have more than 2 ounces on you. You're not allowed to have it in your house unless it's in its jars or original containers. And they kept, first of all, they never even, I didn't know I was under some sort of investigation. I didn't know they were looking at me like a criminal. And they didn't like Mirandize me or anything like that. I don't know if that's even relevant, but they ultimately started asking me a lot of different questions. Why do you have the card? Where did you get the card? How did you get the card? Literally, what was your process? And I told them the process is
I got
this.
the card because
He's like, I know what the process is,
that's why.
but I'm asking you how you got it. They were being very rude. Why do you need it? What dispensary did you get it from? Okay, well, why are you registered at this dispensary, but you go to this dispensary as well? Well, because I can't. They don't even understand that you have to switch dispensaries before you can go, that you can pick up an ounce from this one, switch dispensaries, and go and pick up an ounce from another one.
Tell me you got a lawyer, man, please. Tell me you can afford a lawyer.
I mean, I can afford one. I just need one. I want to sue them.
Well, then you
Yes.
definitely need a lawyer because, see, you're definitely wrong.
Steve Garfunkel, he's a good lawyer that handles a lot of criminal medical stuff.
When did this happen?
This happened on Wednesday of last week. And they had me, and due to the bail reform, they had me there for 33 hours. And, I had to go to the county. And
They wouldn't.
Whoa.
They didn't ROR you?
Whoa.
Yeah,
What?
Dave, please,
Wow.
please get a lawyer. Please get a lawyer. Be
And
the first
sue
guy in
them.
New Jersey
to
Be
sue
the
them.
first person in New Jersey to have a set of
Keyport.
balls and actually get a lawyer and sue the police department because you got totally wronged. Everything they did was
that is discrimination.
Wow. You know,
I mean, they were even questioning the
ADA.
legitimacy of my card.
That's
They're
see
not.
how
That's HIPAA violation right there. They can't be doing that. They can't violate your ADA rights. They can't. They're not allowed to ask you what your disability is. Period. End of story. Nobody's allowed to ask you that except for your doctor. And even then, like if it's a new doctor, you have to sign documents saying that you can discuss that with them. Period.
They detained you for
they're not
33
allowed to, and
hours.
they can't hold you for longer
33
than a period
hours.
of time that you
33
would need to
They
be
held this
legally
medical
medicated.
marijuana patient for
Without
33
medication.
hours.
And
That's
cage.
outrageous.
They didn't. They never Mirandized you, and they didn't.
I
have
feel an
you-
I&E coming
but
on
they
real
didn't
bad.
Yeah.
take you to a
Really
hospital
bad.
Jeez.
because they held you for 33 hours, and they never took you to a
So,
hospital.
David,
for
what
any kind of
happened?
treatment.
What happened, David, after that?
Well, what they did was at 10 a.m., I was bitten around 9:30, and then they came. I'm going to say they probably had me in custody at like 10. They took me to the police to the headquarters, at which point they decided to finally ask me if I had a Kuma card. And then they had the first responders come look at it, and then they decided, okay, we have to take him to the hospital. So at 11 a.m., they took me to the hospital, and then they handled me there. Kept trying to ask me questions, and then they had me in their jail cell. Mine had ADHD, PTSD, glaucoma. Glaucoma is why I have the card in the first place, which is extremely painful. And I didn't even leave the police department. I didn't know what was going on. I didn't know anything. They didn't transport me until about 4:30 to go to Monmouth County. And then, it's very uncomfortable. They moved me from this place to another, one cell to another cell. And then 1:45 in the morning is when they put you upstairs. So that way you can finally lay down on a hard bunk, but it feels better than those skinny hard benches. And of course, they made me feel like a criminal. You got to put on a jumpsuit, all types of things. I was unmedicated for 4 days. I'm still unmedicated. They don't have anything for anything with relation to that or pain or anything. I also have a herniated disc and cervical radiculopathy.
Total raw deal. I'm so sorry that it happened to you. I'm so sorry that we live in a state where the patients know the law better than the police officers do. It is a crime.
I mean, I had to inform them. I was trying to inform them. I mean, they called I said, call the state, call the Department of Health, call the state police. They have no clue what the law is. And to my understanding, when you're in the house, this is from the dispensaries themselves, you don't need to have your medicine in its jar because you are in your own residence. If you're in public, that's the case, but you still need to have everything on. So, I mean, it's not like I was outside causing a disruption and they came and heard a cannabis call and I didn't have my jar on me or something like that. It's a completely different scenario. And now I don't really know, how to get it back. Number one. Number two, I'm over here dying in pain and I have to go to court. And, there's a whole process of things. I have to check in bi-weekly to Monmouth County. I have to go in once a week and call in once a week. It's absolutely ridiculous.
Yo, make sure we friend up on Facebook, bro. This is Wayne Barini. Because I'm going to give you the Department of Health. I'll give you the email addresses, the phone numbers for the people, because that's who you got to talk to. Because you got to tell them your case, and you got to be like, "Yo, I'm without medicine. Like, what the fuck?"
When do you go to court?
The 31st.
We're there.
Of July.
July. Jeez. All right, we're gonna go.
All right. That's a while, but we'll put it on the. You're going to be on the I&E tour schedule.
Hell yes.
Well, we're going to have we'll bring some patients.
We need to go to the council meeting.
Ridiculous.
We need to go to your court case, and we all need to show up in the
I'm going to
town
take a journey
council
up for this one. I'm going to take a journey up there for this one.
This is outrageous.
It was definitely a situation, and the lieutenant that was dealing with me, she really had no clue what the law was whatsoever. They told me that we having someone come here to test it, this, that, and the third, and we're going to check the levels, And I found out that they don't even do that in New Jersey. I would have loved them to do that. You know what I mean? Go ahead and check so I can prove you fools even more wrong on my evidence.
Fucking morons, straight up morons are gonna test the weed. Unbelievable, man. This is, see, this. People think it don't happen, but you know, here you go, Eric. This dude Dave had his card. He had all of his fucking containers. Okay, and hey, you know, I get it. He wants to put his medicine in one place.
I missed part of it. I missed the part of were you pulled over? What was the circumstance?
There was some problems at home.
I got you.
He got bit by a dog in front of his house. And then next thing you know, the police go to do an investigation and they're in his house.
Right.
And they illegally entered his home. I don't know what how does a dog bite justify going into someone's home? You tell me.
It happened to Scott. It happened to Scott too.
Unreal.
See, Scott's story is he got into a fight with this dude. Dude stabbed him. Okay. Scott was at the hospital.
That's right.
Okay. And then the police, while Scott was at the hospital, illegally entered his house. And that's where they found his medicine, right on a freaking table. Exactly. You know, Scott didn't have the money. You know, so Scott just, you know, he kept going and showing up to courts, and he kept being the squeaky wheel. And they finally were like, fine, here, get the fuck out of here. Bye. But dude. This is get a lawyer, get money. It's going to be Daveport by the time you're done. Fuck Keyport. It's going to be Dave's port.
So I'll tell you why the reason they did that. It's because, you know, I was living with my ex-girl, right? We were separated, but we were still living civilly together. When the dog attacked me, you know, I went into shock. I'd never been bitten by a dog before, and that's a big boy. I had a really deep gash right into my right between my heart and my armpit, kind of, because he almost went for my face. He almost ripped my face off. So after he was off of me, I went into shock, you know, and I was just, you know, like, I was screaming and like flailing around and stuff. And initially, I mean, that's what they came for, was like domestic violence. So, and I was saying, you know, I want the dog to be put down and euthanized out of anger. I love the dog, but I was angry at the time. You know what I mean? When I said that. So I was yelling that. And I think that's where that all led to, was them thinking that I was serious about either, you know, having the dog put down or misinterpret or hearing what they wanted to hear. I didn't even know in particular what happened, because I thought that my story that I experienced after getting bitten by the dog, while being bitten by the dog, what I thought was what happened, but I found out that it's not what happened. I was in shock. I don't know what the hell happened. You know what I mean? I have no clue. And then next thing you know, they go in the house, I guess with her, and they come out with my turkey bag, and they're like, "Oh yeah, what's this?" I'm like, "Why are you touching my medicine?" And then they seized it. And they never asked, "Are you a patient?" And like I said, they didn't ask me about my call until I was already at the department. So I think they wanted to just slap as many charges on me as they possibly could.
So how are you getting your medicine now? What are you doing?
I don't have any medicine right now. I'm medicineless. I'm in dire pain. I'm using the eye drops to help my glaucoma, because my glaucoma with the eye drops is sometimes, you know, 30, 40. Without the eye drops, it's touching 60. So with the eye drops and the cannabis medicine, it keeps it under the 24 eye pressure limit, which means that I don't have to deal with all of that pain in the back of my head and my brain. Also, the anti-inflammatory aspect of the medicine. I have a very bad herniated disc in my neck and back. My left arm is half paralyzed. Seems like it's nerve damage. And I'm in a lot of pain. I can tell my arm is extremely stiff. I can barely move it. And you guys are smoking all the meds right there. I can't even touch it. I can't even reach out to you.
Let's go. Get over here.
Yeah, you got an hour to get here.
It would take me an hour to get there, at least. If I left right now, it would take me at least an hour to get there.
I'll wait for you. I got 10 joints.
Well, send me the address. Send me the address.
It's State House. New Jersey State House, bro. It's on East
State Street.
Yeah, East State Street.
Yeah, 125.
125?
I don't know, something. You'll see it. You'll see a big white tent, and then you'll smell us. You'll smell a big.
You'll hear us.
Big cloud of smoke. You'll hear us.
Can't miss us.
Karma Kev.
Yeah.
Hey.
Yeah,
Got some pride going
I saw
on.
you guys speak about if you are arrested, somebody said you should do something the next day, go down to the police department and do something the next day.
No, I wouldn't. I would call the Department of Health. I would email them. I would call them. Matter of fact, I would call Susan Carson because I've done it as a patient. I've called her, and she's gotten back to me like the same friggin' day. You know, and this is something you've got a very valid question, dude. If I was you, I'd be like, listen, here's my deal. Here's my story. And you just say, you know, police came to my house. They took all my medicine. They didn't even know I was in coma. Here I am, a legitimate patient. I followed the law. I'm a legal patient. I have all of my containers from my going to the dispensary. And all I know is now they took all my medicine. They threw me in jail. They took my card, and I have no way to get my medicine. And
so they gave me my card back.
They gave you your card back.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, but not my medicine.
Well, when is the next time you can get your recommendation to get your next month's supply?
Right now, I just have to call and make the appointment.
And I guess
not the appointment, but you know.
And I guess it's right now. It's more like a monetary thing that you can't get the medicine, right?
No, I don't believe that I'm under any restriction to. Oh, I mean, you're saying monetary. I'm sorry. I mean, yes, absolutely, and no, because now, I mean, they took the medicine that they took 3 ounces. So I mean, that's a lot of money right there. And now, obviously, I'm trying to save whatever just in case for any lawyer fees and lawsuits, you know, that I need to get involved in because I'm not taking that.
Amen. You definitely have to
ACLU.
fight this.
That's shocking.
ACLU, these guys, because they're really messing with the Americans with Disabilities Act, which is something that the ACLU will jump all over because it represents a huge swath of the American public that at most times is ill represented and repressed. And this is a real good example of that. Being oppressed in your own town, being harassed, jailed for having medicine that's legal. And the cops did not know the law. We need to have some type of program where we can go from place to place and these police stations can be educated particularly about this law.
Oh, like the ignorance is no excuse tour.
Yeah.
Oh, let's do that.
I know those guys.
Yeah, let's do that again.
Yeah.
We should definitely do it before July 31st.
All I gotta say
actually
is in
know,
Keyport, we must go to the Keyport fishery because we will get hungry. That is a byproduct of using our medication. Tell them how good the Keyport
And it's a
fishery is,
beautiful
bro.
place to that waterfront. You can medicate all up and down it.
Yes, you can. It's beautiful. It is gorgeous.
I know one police department and one fire department that is definitely on top of their game when it comes to this stuff. I wonder if they would come with us and teach these other officers what the laws are.
No, that don't happen. That don't happen.
No.
Cops don't correct cops.
Yeah, they did was they used the gray area. They used the gray areas in the Kuma guidelines against me. They don't know that those gray areas are actually to be used against them.
What gray area?
The areas where it's not black and white for them, where they're not sure. You know, it says that I can get 2 ounces a month, but it doesn't say how much I can possess, which means there is no limit.
I guess the police officers interpreted the law in a way that they've always interpreted anything to do with cannabis. That's what it sounds like to me.
Well, you
That
have
is
to realize
persecution.
too. You have to realize the police officers, and I'm not trying to be mean, but a lot of them aren't too bright. Okay, a lot of police officers really aren't too bright. What I mean by that is, Lefty and I, we go to police departments all the time, and you'd be surprised. Police officer once said to me, "Oh, that's your medicine, but the package is open." How is that your medicine? The package is open. I'm like, looking at him like, dude, like for real? Like, are you using your head? How do I fucking get my medicine? Well, you're gonna have to open the package. Exactly. That's why it's not locked, officer. And so I'm telling you, when it comes to I don't mean to say that their cops are stupid. No. What I mean to say is police are ignorant when it comes to Kuma. They don't know about it. They really don't. Some do, some don't. It's kind of like if you're studying to become the lieutenant, you will get, you'll get it because you have to read up on the shit. But if
it was a lieutenant who did it to me.
Well, he wasn't going for the next position because
He was a senior lieutenant.
You know, that's what this. You know what the blame is? It's actually Governor Chris Christie's blame, because Governor Chris Christie was supposed to tell, and maybe we gotta talk to Governor Murphy about this. He was supposed to. The way it goes is his attorney general tells the chiefs of police. Okay, you're out. See you, Tony. Peace. And the chiefs of police distribute it to each of their departments. Only problem is, under Christie, that never happened. And apparently it hasn't happened under friggin' Phil Murphy either. Because as of June 2018, New Jersey medical marijuana patients are still getting arrested. It's sad. And we got to fight this shit, you know? So.
Yeah, and they want to make access for everybody now, but I mean, they're not fixing what's already here.
So make sure you definitely keep in touch with us. Make sure you talk to the Department of Health, you know, because you have a prime complaint. I mean,
look at Lefty's inbox. I sent you 4 pictures. Four pictures.
Hey, okay. I'm not looking at Lefty's inbox. This isn't that kind of show, buddy.
Oh, I want to look at Lefty's box.
It's bigger than I thought, David.
Lefty has a large box.
No, he's got his glasses on. That's why they're like
they're amplifying the size
of
his box.
Small. It's still small. Trust me.
Don't worry, Lefty. It's still a small box.
Poor guy. Anyway, so you said it good because we want to make sure that we're going to go to the Keyport Police Department.
Yes, sir.
We'll definitely do that
council
before the 31st, and we're definitely going to go to your court date.
Thank you.
Well, dude, because it's not right. This happens all the time, and you got some people that say no, that doesn't happen. It just happened this week.
I never said it didn't.
Well, you know what I mean. You know, like you wouldn't think this shit would happen. You think the law would know, but they don't.
I think that it shouldn't happen.
Well, one of the things that I think it's really good to go to the court thing, but more importantly, as a resident of Keyport, go to the town council meeting. You have a legitimate beef with people that they are responsible for paying. You feel me?
Oh yeah.
Go in there and tell them, and they will. I mean, we'll find out. We'll find out when the next meeting is, and go there. We will come with you. We will support you. And we will also have our say with the city council there in Keyport. What was done to you is outrageous and completely unacceptable. Illegal.
And illegal.
I would, and that's why I'm like, to my understanding, it seems like they have violated my state right, and that's why I want to sue them. And the interesting thing is that I walk around all the time there. I mean, I'm friends with some of the cops there. Some of them are really nice, good people. Unfortunately, I didn't know any of them. They're all, the 10 or 15 or however many that showed up, not one that I knew was there. And, they overflooded me. I was having a panic attack. I just got bit by the dog. I didn't have any medicine. My stomach was hurting. And, so a lot of these cops, I walk around smoking the waterfront all the time. It's not like they don't know me or anything like that. I've never, ever, ever had an issue. And I thought that this police department was actually one of the better ones out there up until the situation had occurred.
Just check. David, I just checked the calendar. The council meeting is Tuesday night.
Right on. Let's go. I need these guys.
You want to go Tuesday?
Are you available?
They won't talk to you because you have a case open, but we're gonna.
They'll talk to us, right?
Yeah,
it's the 26th.
That's right.
I know.
Oh, they don't talk to people that have cases
I know
open?
the ADA like the back of my hand, and we know ADA, we know HIPAA. We're all here that can represent for that.
Yeah, it was.
I'll get in touch with Steve, see if he can come. I'm messaging him now because he's the lawyer that deals with cannabis and stuff. So I'm trying to get you in touch with him as we speak, because he is in New Jersey and this is what he does. I met him here.
The sad part is you're gonna have to have the money.
Well, yeah, I mean,
that's the sad part.
Well, but no attorney will take a case
for free.
On a contingency basis.
No.
I'm saying on
Mhm.
contingency, not pay, unless
Yeah.
they think they can win it.
Exactly.
And until you go in front of a couple of good attorneys and like say, hey, look, I want to sue X, Y, and Z because of these things, they can make the determination as to whether or not they will do it on a contingency basis, all depending upon the payout if they do, in fact, win the court case. So it'd be pretty easy to get an attorney. Maybe not easy, but it's doable if you have a case. And from what you're describing to me, it sounds like a pretty good one, man.
Yeah, that's why I mean, I want to sue them. I don't know how to go about that whole situation.
can I-
With
can
my
I-
rights being
I do.
violated.
Can I interrupt for one quick second?
Yeah.
So just a recommendation, and I'm not a lawyer. If you haven't retained an attorney already, I wouldn't even talk about this anymore on the air.
Yeah, exactly.
Don't give any more information. Like
Yep.
legit. If
And-
that's your
and-
intention is to hire an attorney, that's the first thing he's going to tell you is don't speak a word of this.
Right on.
And the next thing I would tell him is get him a copy of this.
Oh, yeah. Which would be easily done.
And tell them we're tell them
Just
we're
do an
coming.
Oprah, the I&E tour. That's how it works, right, bro?
Yeah.
Everyone, there's a
There you go.
prize under your chair.
Here comes the wheelchair posse.
Oh boy.
Jersey City Jump.
I've had one situation in my life about a year or two ago where I was driving and I was pulled over and I was handcuffed by the police and arrested because of my medical cannabis. And they searched my car and they didn't find my jar. It was in my backpack in the back seat. Then they finally find it and they say, okay, this never happened and I hope this doesn't bite me in the ass. And they uncuffed me and they let me go. And that first time, I had let it go. And I didn't realize how much of a big deal it actually should not have been let go, because now that basically enabled other, I guess you can say, departments to exercise their ignorance. So to be made feeling like a criminal, I mean, it really, it took
it's demoralizing.
Not a good feeling. Yeah.
Let me ask you a question. How's
And I
the
have a service animal and everything. I was taken away, like I said.
Wait, without the service animal? Are you telling me they took you away without the service animal too?
You can't have those.
I don't think they can bring it. I don't think
Yeah,
they
you
can
can't
take
take
it.
those to
you
the county
got-
jail.
Well, no,
Or jail.
they have to. They're not allowed
Stop
to
it.
separate you.
Stop it.
Yeah, they
That's
can.
Orange is the New Black, hon.
No.
That's a TV
They
show.
can't separate it.
Yes, they can.
They're not allowed to separate you from your service animal. I have a female
yeah, they
dog,
sure
so
can.
it wouldn't do me any good anyway.
that might be fake news.
Yes.
Just a little.
Yes.
I would fact check that 3 times.
Say it 3
says
times
it.
fast.
Yeah.
Really? Okay.
Yeah, I only know.
But
that
they don't
because
follow
they-
nobody follows the ADA. They don't give a shit. When I say to
Well.
the cops, write a ticket for that,
Like-
Yeah.
they won't write.
I don't have to have a be aware dog sign at home
Hold on.
because Rosie's not considered a dog.
David, how's the wheelchair
I have
access
the
in
lawyer.
Keyport? How's the wheelchair access there in Keyport?
I think that most of the stores actually don't have any stoops that would require any type of wheelchair. However, I'm sure you can find something here or there. I know, for example, there's an Uptown bar. They have stairs, but it might be a way to. Well, no, there's a little ramp in the back. I can't. Maybe the municipal building has about 3 stairs to get into the front door and no wheelchair access. I don't know
saw
how that would work
I
out.
saw that. That's in the back, though. All right, we're
In the
coming.
back? No, the front.
Yeah, the stairs are in the front, and the wheelchair access is actually in the back.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I checked that out, but because I've been to Keyport already.
Access
For this
is in the rear.
type of.
Yeah, poker in the front, liquor in the back. Or is it liquor in the front, poker in the back? I forget. One of those.
Yeah, I don't know about a lot. I mean, there's a good amount of stores, I'm sure, that have no access whatsoever. I don't see any personal. I mean, I don't see anything that gives access to anything per se. But I know there are also a lot of stores that they don't have any steps or stoops in the front of it whatsoever, so you can just slide right in.
All right, we'll be checking that too that day. So it'll be a fun council meeting that day.
Any go-go bars in Keyport? I mean, hey, if we're gonna make a day out of it, you know what I'm saying? There's 3. Cool. We'll bring the Kabasi Queen, and we'll have fun. Why not? It's America. Got to take a break
Why not?
anyway, right? Lefty's walking away. Oh boy. So I'm sorry to hear your plight. That's just not right. They wronged you. And but I hope you follow through with the lawyer. I really do, because it's happening too many times. And the problem is with New
The
Jersey
lawyer's calling in
medical
in
marijuana
about 20
program
minutes.
is a lot of the people don't have the money. They
Yeah.
can't even afford the medicine.
Yeah.
You can't
exactly.
afford the medicine.
I mean,
how are you going to afford a lawyer?
how much money does it
Yeah.
take to afford a lawyer like this in this situation, do you think? Estimate.
I have no idea. We're gonna find
Well-
out. We have one calling in about 20 minutes, so we'll ask him.
Yeah, what you got to do is you got to find out, bro. And normally the way it goes, the way it works for me every time I've gotten a lawyer, you sit down with them, you tell them what you got, and then they'll tell you like, okay, I'll take your case, but and they call it a retainer fee. They could be like, in order for me to take your case, it's going to be normally it's like 500 to like 1,000.
Yeah.
Yeah, for defense.
But yeah, that's how you're going to have to start. So I would.
Doesn't affirmative action cut them off in court though, or affirmative defense?
Bro, all I know is it's up to the court, and these courts are morons, because a lot of the courts are more ignorant than the police. And you wait till you talk to your prosecutor. That's the first thing you're supposed to do. You're supposed to talk to the prosecutor, and normally the prosecutor won't listen to you unless you have a lawyer. But still, you would talk to the prosecutor and be like, listen, here's the deal. I had my card. They came in, they took my medicine, they took my card, they put me in jail for 33 hours. And then boom, that's where it goes from there. What happens, it's up to the judge. You'll see the prosecutor, they have brains, and a lot of them really don't, because a lot of them are just looking at it like, oh man, this is an easy drug charge. I'm going to make some money off of this. I don't have to do shit.
Yeah.
And they don't want to like listen to you. And then normally it takes like a lawyer for like them to go like, oh, what is this? Medical marijuana. Oh, everything he did was legal. And then that's how you got to get rid of it. But or you have to do like a couple of patients have taken it to court. Lefty took his to court, and the judge was kind of like, what, man, this is like stupid. Why is this case even here? And then boom, they get rid of it. But the whole thing is you're going to have to spend time in court, whether it be in the prosecutor's office or whether it be in front of a judge. So you might as well do it right and get a lawyer. And get a lawyer that's going to fight for you. I mean, you were wronged, dude. You would think, there's a lot of ambulance chasing lawyers that'd be like, holy shit, this guy's got a lot of money coming to him. Let me represent him. Because definitely what happened is wrong, and it hasn't been pointed out here in New Jersey yet. It all started with a guy we know, Don DeZarn. He worked for, I believe it was Rutgers. He ran the cafeteria. He was the head chef, if you will. Rutgers told him, hey, sorry, it was either Rutgers or Princeton, one of those colleges. They're like, hey, we don't need you no more. All because they knew that he was a medical marijuana patient. And what happened is, instead of him fighting it, they gave him a nice, hey, here's a going away prize. Get out of here. And it was like, if you shut up and don't say nothing, you get to keep all the money. And that's what they did. I don't blame them. But then there's
he took a plea?
No. He took no, that was different. He was working for a state what do you call that? Yeah, hold on. I'm sorry. Lefty's like, I got ass crack in my face, man. What the hell, dude? Get out of here. Yeah, his was
big old belly.
Forget about the belt. Look at that. He's got 4 fucking strands of hair.
Oh no.
How do you only have 4 strands of hair on that? Holy shit. Put a shirt on.
Wait,
bro.
what?
Put a shirt on.
I'm
Jeez.
shutting everyone's down. I'm shutting you all down. What? No. Jesus.
I got more viewers than
Cindy, who? All right, I want to know your viewers. Why would they want to watch that and not hear what's going on? Because they certainly can't hear David.
You're difficult.
Yeah, it's difficult. So why don't you just watch the podcast? Don't watch Cindy's podcast. Watch our podcast, please.
We're lefties
So,
Oh, see, look at that. We have a scars. Oh, that's great. Isn't that beautiful? That's just great.
oh man, look at this shit, bro. Dave.
Yeah.
Dave, hang up the phone and get down here. There's joints. There's fucking edibles. I got chocolate chip marijuana cookies. Get down here. We're here till 2:00, bro. What time is it?
There's an after party today, though.
Yeah, you got an hour and a half to get
But
here.
there's an after party. So if you come here in time, you can come to the after party.
Yo, save Dave some of these cookies, man. Oh my God.
There's prizes if you come to the after party.
Where's the after party, Trent?
Nearby, yes.
In a secret sesh location.
God.
Am I okay? I can bring my dog with me?
Your who? Your
Your
dog?
dog.
Yeah, hell yeah. Don brings his service dog all the time. He brings Riley. What's your dog's name?
My dog's name is Nova Coca-Cola.
Mobile Coca-Cola?
There you go. Bring over
Nova Coca-Cola.
Moba Coca-Cola.
Yep. without that accent.
That was because there was a marijuana cookie in my mouth. Sorry. Oh, this shit is good. What's up, baby? Yeah, so let's go. Hang up the phone. I got a question for you.
Yeah, hold on.
I got a question for you, Dave.
How long is it going to take you to
What's
get
up?
here, David?
You know what? Hold on. while I'm on the phone with you right now, I'm just gonna put the address.
All right.
New Jersey State House, Trenton, New Jersey.
Ed
I
Fortune.
don't drive like I'm from New York, so I don't drive like.
All right. Ed Fortune says it's 125 State Street, or east or west. I think it's west.
125.
I don't know what. It's just put the State House Museum. It'll find you. You'll find it.
125 East State Street.
I think so. East or west?
Yes, east.
East State Street, Trenton, New Jersey. Okay. I mean, it's just, at least it's in the area. It says here it will take me. It says you're by the DOH Office of Vital Statistics and Registry.
Well, that's about a mile away.
Okay, it says about 50 miles, 55 minutes.
Let's go. I'll see you in an hour, bro. We got some cookies. We got some.
10 minutes.
All right. What kind of car are you driving?
There you go. Well, he'll figure it out.
Show.
He's brand new. He's a newbie. He's a newbie.
He doesn't know.
He'll call back too. Watch.
Yeah.
Well, then he'll have a question. Why'd you hang up on me? And then we'll be like,
"What's up with
Or
this?"
he'll be like, oh,
Well, we'll just
sorry,
think of
I got
another question for him
disconnected.
then.
Hey, get up on that mic if you're going to talk on that thing.
Yeah.
There you
Oh,
go.
yeah, I have to get up on it. Sorry.
Oh,
I
get
wasn't-
down on it.
Get
I
up on
already
it.
did 2 balls this morning. I swallowed it completely.
Oh, she swallowed 2
Wait,
balls this
what?
morning.
I
She
swallowed
she
2
swallowed a
balls
set of balls.
completely.
She had 3 balls in her
3
mouth,
balls.
Yeah,
but 2 at one
2
time.
at once.
Oof.
And I
You
swallowed
savage.
every single
And
bit.
it didn't even look like
And
anything
did
was in her
not
mouth.
And did not drip
She's
at all.
protesting our podcast. How dare you protest our protest? You can't
She's
protest
taking-
our protest.
I'm taking
She's
a break away
protesting
from
the
her.
Insubordination.
protesters
Open her head.
prested.
Shut it down.
Wait,
Shut it down.
Isn't that a
Take her
citizen's
phone.
police? How do-
Confiscate
Lock
that
her
phone.
up.
how do
Put
we
her in a
do
cage.
How do we do a citizen's
No bail.
Citizens arrest again?
Yeah.
No ball. Bail.
How
Hell.
dare you protest our protest?
Yeah.
Citizens arrest.
What's the matter with you?
Yeah.
And she was busting
Conform.
Yeah.
She was busting
Boing.
on me this morning about talking. I'm like, really, man?
Get your headphone. Shut the headphone off.
Oh my
no
God.
help from me.
Oh, she shut her headphone.
Ooh.
Oh, Leftina, you got Leftina mad now.
Ooh.
Leftina,
that was me.
Disconnected. DC'd.
DC.
Hey, listen, folks. Just look for Sativa Cross on YouTube, and you can hear this perfectly.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Go on
Perfectly.
YouTube or Facebook,
I
and you'll
did
hear
like-
everything wonderful. You'll see everything perfectly,
Yep.
and it's just a great thing.
Except for that sound
guy.
guy.
Great
The
thing.
first couple of times that I let people
Watch this.
see
Can I
it.
get some volume?
Watch this. I'm shutting off.
We
Now-
hear you. I
Now
hear
you can't hear nothing unless you have headphones. There you go. I
Hi.
can protest you
Hello.
People
too. She's
saw
running
it.
around trying to.
Dead air.
Yeah.
For
She-
the first
she-
couple of times, I let
Yo.
people see it, and then I was like, "All right, y'all see it. Y'all know where I'm at. Now
See-
just watch the podcast." Now they're like, "Oh, I'm gonna watch it." Like,
Hello?
watch the podcast.
Can I-
We set her off. Look,
Lefty.
we actually set her off. She's actually running around doing a protest on our podcast.
Lefty.
This is hilarious. Oh, I'm shutting it down. Wait, shut it down. Shut it down.
No,
Shut
no.
it down.
I'm getting my megaphone.
Oh, she's getting her megaphone.
Oh,
All right.
Can I
no,
have a
we're in
little
trouble.
volume?
We're in trouble.
Yes.
Am I there?
You shut the wrong one down.
You wanted volume. Oh, I shut you.
You
yeah.
shut the
You
wrong
shut me
one
down.
I thought you wanted
Oh, there I
volume.
am.
Volume.
1-844-507-597.
What was that?
Yo, call him up, man. Call his real line up though.
What do you mean?
Call his phone number. That's it? That's the new one?
I don't know.
No,
Please
that's not
leave your
the new one.
message.
The other one's the new one.
I don't know. I probably don't have it.
How do you not have it?
I don't know. It's.
Are you kidding me right now?
I don't know where it is.
All right, let me figure this out.
Really? All right.
Figure that out.
All right. So
Where's the Catalytics guys? I think.
yeah, they're supposed to come back.
I could have swore I saw them walk by a minute ago, and
I thought so. They went that way, didn't they?
they looked frantic somehow.
Yeah, they were like late for a meeting or something.
Oh.
Eric, I thought you meant volume on your microphone. That's why I turned your mic up.
I had no headphones.
Okay, gotcha. Here comes Cindy with some kind of a. Oh wow! And with more
Peace.
buttons. I
Peace
have.
and love.
I put your peace sign in my car already.
My kid was wearing his button all day yesterday.
Get up on that mic. I can't hear you. What'd you say?
My kid was wearing his button all day yesterday.
They're the coolest buttons ever.
They are.
Pick that up. Pick that up. That's a good one. Hello, you're on the air.
I don't know if I.
Hold on. You got to do this. Hello, you're on the air. You're on the air.
Tony.
Tony.
Hello, Arnold Glass here.
Oh,
It's summer solstice, and I have a poem for you. Can I read it?
God, another poem, Tony?
No.
Oh, God.
No.
No. Roses are red, violets are blue.
I think he's lost his mind, guys.
Again.
Seriously, he's lost his mind.
Again.
Jesus.
I don't know what's wrong with
I
him.
guess the problem is,
He just-
did he ever have a mind to lose?
He's just out of his
He
mind.
just hung up.
I can't.
And then he hung up
Tony.
on you.
I can't. I just can't.
Tony hung up
Making
on you.
Arlo Glass in California. I
That
think.
was Arlo Glass from California. He sits around all day, gets stoned, and grows pot, and makes glass. So there you go.
Fun.
Yeah, he learned everything at Alice's restaurant.
Oh no, we're in
Really.
trouble.
Okay, Cindy's taking over. Look
Uga.
out. Talking to
Cindy's
Okay.
got
I
Cindy's
want to,
feeling
but
horny.
I came up here to ask Lefty if he has a big battery I can borrow.
Surely you jest.
I have a megaphone. Where's my
Oh, cool. Okay. And I'll yell at the streets of Trenton for you so I can keep myself occupied.
Can you plug it in?
Yeah,
Occupy
here,
Trenton.
Here, I just got it today if you want to play with this.
Wow.
Yeah, $5 at the market.
$5.
$5.
But you need a battery.
This guy, for real?
Oh, that smells clean.
I just put it on my back.
I'm sorry, the person you were
Can you
trying
feel
to
it?
reach has a voicemail box that has not been set up
Oh,
yet.
Jesus.
Please.
That's hurtful.
Waste of time.
Edward
This is
Fortune.
a Cali pen.
Just trying to call the champion.
It's 90%.
He's my hero. You know, he's been my hero for 20 years. And now you all know why he's been my hero for 20 years.
I
Now
think-
you all say why.
I think Ed should represent that dude from Keyport, man.
Yeah, right. That would be awesome.
Mhm.
I think he could. He could definitely. We have the trust.
Get up from under the table. That don't look right.
That was a good piece of cookie. I wasn't losing that.
That wasn't
Second roll,
cookie.
man. 2-second roll.
Not even.
We
I was
got
right
it.
on that.
Thank God he's not eating the chocolate balls.
Jeez, follow that
Again,
chocolate nutty balls.
salty
Don't forget.
chocolate nutty balls, I think.
Balls to the
Salted.
wall.
Salted chocolate
Balls
nutty
to the
balls.
wall, man.
And this is a salve from.
I did
I
already.
didn't like
You're
it,
going to try it
man.
again?
Didn't do anything for me. I like the shit.
He's probably
I like
sleeping.
the stuff you had better.
I'm surprised. He told me he was sleeping earlier.
Oh, well, if he's sleeping, I'll leave him alone.
I was like, yo, dude, man, we're going to be in Trenton. You're going to be hanging out there? He's like, nah, I'm staying up north. I'm going to sleep.
Yeah, I know. I knew that already. I told him I'd call him, though. And I did see him online replying to
Figures.
someone about the State House here.
Figures.
I'm sorry, the person you were trying to reach has a voicemail box that has not been set
What
up
do I
yet.
do with this freaking thing?
Suck it. You know what to do.
From where?
Just suck on
Jesus.
it. Suck it.
And then you'll feel it like kind of loosen
Where did you get that from?
My girlfriend.
Oh, okay. So
California.
it's not from a dispensary. Well, it's not from a Jersey dispensary.
Not from a Jersey dispensary. Yeah.
Yeah, so
That
it's
one's at
an effective
90%.
form of medication, then, right?
And then this one is a straight CBD, and it's really nice.
Straight CBD. I like
Sorry,
that
I'll
too.
suck it off.
Muy tasty there, that one.
No, this guy sells CBD.
His CBD is awesome.
Right? Nice taste.
Well, you don't smoke today?
That is very nice.
The CBD that he has is
Wow.
amazing. I swear by his CBD.
You don't have a card?
I even have it with me. See?
Uh-oh.
Here you go.
CBD tincture, right?
All you have to do is pull lightly on it.
Suck it. I don't suck.
So
suck.
that way.
I'm not a sucker.
It's that kind.
I don't like
It's the
vapes.
kind of flavor I like.
I just don't.
I never did either, except for I like these. Like I like this one, and I like the other one. Like I like these ones.
That tastes
yeah, they taste really good, and it really does like work. But the best CBD that I've ever had is that CBD right there from his shop, from Pure Puff. That I literally went from the dentist to his shop to get it.
Did it work?
Like, oh hell yeah! It's been saving my life.
I am unavailable. Please leave your name, number, and a short message. I'll gladly return the call. Also, feel free to text message. Either way, I will get back to you as soon as possible. Thanks for calling. Have a great day. Bye-bye.
Hey,
fella.
it's Lefty and the gang. We're here at the State House, and we wanted to talk to you. So when you get a chance, give us a call. Our number is 908-616-0682, 908-616-0682. And enjoy this next 5 minutes of complimentary show for your entertainment. Okay, guys, go ahead. Ready, go.
All right.
That was
Let's
cute.
just run his messages out until we'll use up
This is
all the extra stuff on his phone.
Hi, my name
It'll
is
curse
Dylan.
us.
My name is.
Rats, those guys.
free.
The irony got me again.
I'm gonna go home and go float in my new float. Did you guys see that on my
See
live
who?
thing? My new awesome float that they got me.
A float?
Yeah, for
What's
my
a float?
pool, so that way I
Oh.
can like float around in the pool. And the coolest thing is like I can put like my coffee in there and like my weed in the other side. And Austin, it's got handles to hold on. Austin's like, "Mommy,
I
you
got
can
handles to
on."
hold on to.
Oh, I know,
I'm just
baby.
saying.
I know. But see, I said,
Love
I
handles.
said the only problem is, I said your daddy's a fat ass, so when he jumps in the pool, I just said he's still gonna knock my ass over.
How do you
'cause
really
I'm
feel?
light.
Wow.
So,
Wow.
like,
Oh, my
what
God.
am I gonna do?
How
Like,
fat is he?
How fat is his ass?
He ain't fat. What are you talking about?
Nah.
Standing right
He's
here.
standing right
He
behind
ain't
you.
fat.
That's fat?
This is fat.
That's
At
fat?
This is fat.
Yes.
At
That-
least I had sold him to his face.
Oh.
But you know what else is fat? So that's
Oh,
important.
Jesus Christ.
Man, I'm feeling the love around here, baby.
Are we
Wow.
rehashing this?
Wait, what?
Wow.
What? Wait, what? Girth?
Girth.
Oh yes, it's
Tell us
girth.
about this.
Girth.
Tracy, what are you talking about now?
Hey, lilacs.
I
Lilacs.
don't know what we're
Cannabis.
talking about.
Cannabis.
No,
Cannabis.
seriously.
Monarch butterflies.
Holy shit.
What does he say when he means girth? What does that mean?
Wayne and Girth.
He's
Not-
talking
not
about
monarch
how
butterflies.
wide it is.
How wide what is? Then when you do this,
His
what is that?
dick.
The
Ah.
And
So are we talking like
Is
Pepsi
that what
can
you
or
were
what?
looking
Come on.
for?
Yeah, I need to know what's going on here. The
Well,
fans-
I mean, you know, we
Oh.
had to special order the PA
Oh.
because you know they don't
Meow.
sell them in the store because of how wide it gets at the end where it goes through, because it goes through the tip
wow.
and comes out, and then of course
Oh,
when that
why?
enlarges.
why did you do that?
No.
Why would anyone
'Cause he was
voluntarily do
20
that?
He was 23 and in the army
You
and
did that on
dumb.
purpose?
And they did it on a dare.
Oh. You're a badass, dude. 'Cause I could not do that.
And then he went on,
Absolutely.
and then he ended
Hats
up
off
going
to
on
you,
a
dude.
5-mile trek
Penises.
right afterwards
Prince Albert.
because he didn't realize that
Indeed.
he had that because he was in
And
the
he is,
army
and
when
he
he
is
did
out of the
it.
can, baby.
And he
He's
had
floating
a
free
truck
now.
right after that, so he had to run on it.
Yo,
Had
okay,
no
we
choice,
can
had to do
wait,
that.
wait, wait, wait,
Please
wait,
stop.
Wait, one at a time. We
Between
got-
you
gotta-
talking
all right.
and him fucking
gotta-
We're leaving
explaining
messages.
everything, I can't take this.
Wow.
I can't.
Are you being hypnotized?
Holy shit. He's putting the
I
freaking
thought-
white mamba,
I-
like wiggling it around.
I thought Wayne was
can't
watching a
take
tennis
it.
match.
The hell?
I thought you tapped me on my shoulder with your hand.
That wasn't his hands.
Good God.
Holy shit. He's like all proud, you know. The lizard was about to come out.
Is that? I mean,
hey,
is it
keep
like
that,
a prehensile
guys,
tail? Can
keep
you
it at
pick things
home.
up with it?
Keep it at home,
Uh,
please.
The lawyer's gonna call in a second, Lefty.
Well, we're on the phone with Dylan right now.
Okay. So I'll have him wait for a
Oh,
minute.
Dylan, you should have answered. You should have answered.
Oh, dude.
Oh, that's right. This is Dylan's voice.
That's hilarious.
Indeed.
Oh my
Yeah, this
God.
is
Forgot
like the
about
best voicemail I've ever left, I think.
And it keeps going.
Top 10.
Oh, indeed.
Well, wait, how long do voicemails last?
He can listen to his voicemail and to the
Until
show
the batteries run out.
Apparently
on
not
his
as long
phone.
as your husband, okay? Now shut up.
Oh,
Wow.
I don't know. According to my husband's past, there was a time he only lasted 30 seconds. So,
You
Well,
have reached the
I don't
maximum.
know.
thank you.
Yay, by
Perfect
Cody.
timing.
That's
To
the
listen to your
Perfect
message, press
timing.
2.
We should listen to it.
no. I don't.
Make running commentary on our running
That
commentary.
was great.
I don't know.
My head hurts. My head hurts.
That was a good one.
My head hurts. Oh
Yeah.
God.
Crying.
Oh, I'm
That was
dying
so
over
funny.
here. I'm dying over here because that's shocking. That is actually very shocking.
My,
Oh,
sorry,
Yeah.
my phone was ringing. It's my girlfriend. My
You know what happens is when sometimes they rip, the penis will rip and you'll have a
All right. Okay. All right.
All right.
it'll
Okay.
butterfly.
You need to
I gotta
stop.
get out of here.
Just saying.
I gotta get out of here.
oh, sort of like when you like fry a weenie in hot oil,
Like
sort
when
of.
like too many earrings and your ear rips open like that. Well,
Nice.
it just goes out like that, like a hot dog when you
Like
cook
a-
it too much. And
Like a
That's
penile
not true.
episiotomy.
shocking.
No, that's a lie.
but
Yep.
at least though I don't have a camel toe, so at least you're not throwing a hot dog down the hallway.
Wait,
so.
what's that again? What's a camel toe
We've
again?
spoken
I
about
forget.
the camel
I forget. What is that
toe.
again?
Did you ever see a
Camel
camel?
toe
They
is
got
a
toes,
girl
bro.
Who's wearing pants that are way too tight and pull it up her.
So you can see every part of her
Yeah,
genitals.
so you can
I
see
remember.
every.
Ah.
It looks like a
Lip
camel
reading.
toe.
Okay. Guys
So,
like that.
Yeah, guys like it, but I mean,
think-
I guess it just shows how loose a girl is.
Not all
you
of them
know?
do. Mm-mm.
No.
Honestly, I mean,
Didn't we just have this conversation like 2 weeks ago? And I think it went down the same
Well,
exact way.
I think
It's-
so. I
It's
think so.
infinitely
Identically.
interesting.
I think so.
I just have to say.
I think so.
See?
Yeah.
By the way, on a side note, I got the DNA test for the porn shop mop challenge.
Oh, is that what you were talking
I got
about?
the DNA test in the mail, so we're ready. We're all set. We're ready to go.
710.
710 party at Pure Puff, doing a DNA test, a swab on that mop.
Oh, no way! On the mop. Oh, that's the lawyer, probably Stephen Garfinkel. I'm saying his name wrong.
Hello?
You're on the air.
Hi, how are you?
Hi, who's this?
It's Steven.
Hi, Steven. How you doing, buddy?
Good.
Steven, we've spoken before, right?
Yeah, he was here
Of
on
course we have.
420.
Yeah, I'm just making sure I got the right guy.
Yeah,
okay.
yeah, he was on the show, I think.
Yeah, you were on the
420.
show a bunch of times
Yep.
with us.
Mhm.
So yeah, that's that Steven.
Yeah.
He's
Mhm.
been very helpful. in
Yes,
our-
yes. And we became friends
Well, I mean,
after
listen,
420.
I'm always happy to support your good work.
Yeah. Thank you. What's going on with you?
Nothing much. I heard you had some interesting questions that came up.
Law-wise, he's the lawyer.
Yeah. Okay. What was the question? I don't know.
The questions were
I don't.
right there. Wayne
About the
shot
guy in
this
keyboard,
one.
dude.
All right. Now,
happened to
I
him?
have my
This
medical
one.
marijuana card.
Okay.
Go ahead, Wayne.
Now, if someone has their legal New Jersey medical marijuana card and the police
Mhm.
still arrest them and everything's legal,
Yes.
everything's legal, say
Yes.
that person has their card, it's up to date, that person has their legal medicine from a legal ATC in New Jersey, and
Yes.
they have the containers and everything. Now, say the police arrest you after you tell them everything. You have your card and they don't believe you. They just don't want to believe you. They end up throwing you in jail and they take your medicine
For how many hours? 30 hours?
for over 33 hours, over a day. You're in jail. They deny you your medicine. What can you as a New Jersey resident do about that?
Okay. And this is actually it's a great question. And to some degree, I think that the law is a little bit untested here, and I'll explain why. One of the aspects of CUMA, the the Compassionate Use Act, the medical marijuana law. One of the things that it actually does is it provides almost a complete immunity for police officers for arresting marijuana patients, including valid medical marijuana patients. And I agree that what you're bringing up is actually one of the biggest problems with the law as it's written. That it basically, takes away all requirements of probable cause. And even when the person is sitting there and all evidence seems to indicate that the marijuana in their possession is 100% legitimate, the police can still arrest somebody and by statute be given complete immunity for that. Now, on the other hand, there's also, there is still a requirement that police officers act reasonably, and that whatever they do is done, quickly and expeditiously, etc. So there may be some way to go after police officers who I guess you would say mistreat or overzealously prosecute perhaps a medical marijuana patient. But otherwise, I think it's an uphill battle from a legal perspective, only because of the statutory immunity that's actually there in the statute. I believe that was a concession to Governor Christie before he would sign it. So basically, reading through the bill, through the law, I should say, it basically gives the police complete immunity to harass medical marijuana patients. And I think that's one of the things that really needs to change in the law. I don't see why marijuana crime could be treated like any other crime. And especially with the state registry that the police can access, and verify, I don't see any reason for them to, I don't see why this isn't something that changes. The other thing that I would point out is the idea that there's medical marijuana in New Jersey is a myth. There's no such thing as medical marijuana in New Jersey. There are only medical patients. And, again, this is another gray area where, things are not entirely clear. But back to your original point, I agree with you. I think there's a substantial problem there, and that a lot of the immunity that the police get in this case is straight from the statute itself. And it's not, the courts, it's not the judges, it's straight up in the law, and it was an act of the legislature.
So what can a person do when they're in a situation like that? Now that you've given us that bit of information, what would be the next logical step for somebody, hypothetically?
Unfortunately, there may not be much of a step. The step may be go through the system and you use your medical marijuana card as a defense. Now, the way the law works in New Jersey, and in a way, it gives patients a lot of protection, but also gives them very little protection. And by that, what I mean by that is the way the medical marijuana statute is constructed is the medical card becomes what's called an affirmative defense. It's almost like self-defense, for example. It's an affirmative defense means it's a defense that the person asserting it has to prove at trial. Usually at trial, we always hear innocent until proven guilty. The prosecutor has the burden of proof. An affirmative defense is a defense that the defendant has the burden of proving. For example, if you shoot somebody in self-defense, you may be acquitted for it. You can still be arrested for it. You can still be charged for it. But then you have the right to go into court and say, hey, look, this is what happened. This is why I acted in self-defense. And the jury ultimately decides whether or not you acted reasonably or not. The medical marijuana card is the same thing. It's an affirmative defense, meaning you can still be charged with every single marijuana crime that's out there. The only difference is that the card should be a defense to that. And so if somebody does get, caught up, or if you do get a cop who really, doesn't know what they're doing or isn't familiar with the law and you do get arrested, the best thing I can tell you is just keep your mouth shut. Don't say anything. Don't talk to them. Anything you say beyond, here's my medical card, this is my medical marijuana, Anything you say beyond that can only hurt you. Don't say anything. Ask to speak to a lawyer, and you're going to have to fight it in court. Unfortunately, there's really, if that's where, hopefully the prosecutor, if you get to that point, the prosecutor isn't going to take it any further. But I agree that it is a substantial loophole that can leave medical patients open to some substantial harassment.
How can he get his medicine back?
I believe, where was it taken as evidence? Like, how was it?
Yes. From what I understand, what has been alleged, I'll just use those words. It was definitely taken from him out of his home, and he has no medication now.
What quantities are we talking about?
A big 3 ounces.
A whopping 3 ounces of weed.
Okay, I will say this. Now, in the law, the way the law is currently written, even if you have perfectly legitimate medical marijuana, I don't even want to get into the whole issues of dispensary versus non-dispensary marijuana, but let's assume you have totally legitimate dispensary marijuana, and let's say, you have your 30-day supply, it ends on, your first 30 days ends on the 15th, your next 30 days starts on the 16th, so you go on the 15th, you stock up, you go the next day on the 16th, you buy your next 2 ounces, all of a sudden now you got 4 ounces, right? The law itself doesn't provide any specific possession limits. However, it does say that if the police do confiscate it, they can destroy anything in excess of 2 ounces. So if you're in 3 ounces, you should be able to petition to get that marijuana back. But they will be able to, and again, it's in their discretion, but they will have the discretion to destroy anything in excess of 2 ounces.
Do they have to, by law, destroy it, or would that in fact be an election?
No, they don't have to. They don't have to, but that's what they are authorized to do under the law.
Understood.
The truth is, I believe the law, and I would have to double check this, but I believe the law does require them to give it back. If it's evidence and there's no crime and there's no prosecution, they have to give it back. But again, if it's over a certain amount, they're allowed to destroy the excess from that amount.
And that's at
I believe
that's at their discretion.
That's at their discretion. Listen, chances are the cops themselves don't even know these rules. So if they're going to give it back to you, they may just give you back the whole thing.
Well, I would hope that would happen.
Yeah, me too.
Sincerely.
I would hope that they don't know.
Yeah,
and that they would give it back. Because an ounce is that's a lot of money.
Yeah, we're talking about $1,500 worth of weed.
Absolutely.
Yeah, that's a lot.
For someone who's sick and has unlimited money, it's a crime. What happened?
That'll ruin your year.
That's a mortgage payment right there. $1,500. That's rent for a lot of people.
Listen, they don't. We have to understand that when the medical marijuana program first started in New Jersey, it was under an administration that was very skeptical of it and basically put off as many obstacles as they could to the program. I'm hopeful that in the new administration, some of these things will change. I'm hoping to see some laws passed, for example, for employment protection and things like that. And hopefully these are, these issues that you're bringing up are things that will get sorted out when that happens. Because I think the intention of the legislature at this point is there to kind of ease off the burden on patients. But there are a lot of vestiges sort of in the old law that was really for lack of a better word, the law was passed in 2010, but Christie refused to implement it for a number of years until he basically, twisted the arm of the legislature and said, unless you make these changes to the law, I'm not gonna allow dispensaries to open. So the legislature went back. They made a couple of changes, and they took out a lot. They took out a lot of sections for patients, and you're experiencing some of these problems.
Well, because the original had grow in it. It had 6 plants, right? And he took that out.
The original had a lot of things, including home growing.
Plants had it was 3 mature plants and 3 growing plants, and
12,
then you
12,
could still have.
12 plants, I
Oh,
believe.
okay. So yeah, but
was
I
up to-
know,
yeah, I think
I
it was
know
like-
for sure it had home grow in it. I know, like
Yes,
there
it
were
had home
so
grow,
many
correct.
different important aspects, like things that we're fighting for today,
Correct.
that were
Yes,
there.
that were already
initially.
there.
And
And you know what? And it was so illegal in a sense what Christie did, in the sense that he took a law that was enacted and he basically said, I'm not going to let it happen. Because the Department of Health, the people who needed to essentially give the dispensaries the permission to open, Christie says, well, you know, I'm not going to give them any licenses. I won't let them open. So go ahead, take your medical marijuana law and good luck. So, you know, the legislature really didn't know what to do, so they capitulated to certain demands of his in order to bring the program, you know, like I said, most of the things were done to, like, for example, the tax. That was something that wasn't in the original law. That they pay, that medical patients pay the full sales tax. It's the only medication that I know of where patients pay sales tax. That was another concession. So, you know, hopefully the legislature under the new administration will undo some of these things.
cross our fingers, right? We can pray.
In New Jersey, the biggest crime of this whole thing is cannabis is described as a medication, but yet is not treated like one, socially, politically, criminally. It stymies me. I mean, my thinking is in a way that's last administration has left us in a unique spot where we can reverse engineer actually a decent program that'll help people if we can get the right lawmakers in our ear, or we in theirs, so to speak. Indeed.
Well, a lot of the lawmakers are the same. It's the governor that has changed, and hopefully that will, you know, that will make a very big difference. But the other thing that I'm going to point out is that really, you know, when you said, oh, you know, we treat this like every other medicine and this is like every other medication, the reality is it's really not like any other medication. It's not prescribed. There's not a doctor who gives you a prescription. There's a doctor who gives you a referral into the medical marijuana program. That's why doctors do not tell you, hey, take it by vaporizer, take it by edible, take this amount with dinner, take this amount with breakfast. They don't do that because they're not allowed to. They're not allowed to give you advice on how to take the so-called medicine that they're, well, not prescribing you, but they're referring you for. So it's a whole, you know, and that's why insurance companies don't pay for it. I mean, it's kind of a hybrid situation, medical marijuana, where we have a substance, basically a naturally growing substance that has medicinal value, but yet under the way we define medicine in this country based on the FDA and new drug applications and all of that, it's not technically a medicine because it's not technically a drug because it doesn't go through that drug approval process. There are drugs based on marijuana that do go through the process that the pharmaceutical companies are obviously getting involved in, and those products are covered by insurance and all of that. But the actual, you know, I think that the future of the medical marijuana program is really something that I think it's a topic that I would hope that you continue to talk about, because I think that the future of the program is very much in danger, both from I think adult use legalization will skew the medical marijuana more towards the pharmaceutical companies. And you're basically going to end up in a situation where the pharmaceutical companies are going to step in and say, let us treat medical marijuana like every other medicine. In other words, let's grow it in our labs. Let's extract it in our labs. Let's play with it, DNA manipulate it, and all the other stuff they do with it. You know, which I don't think necessarily is going to be a good thing for patients who have, you know, gotten very good therapeutic results from the actual plant. So, you know, but then the argument will be, okay, well, then there's a so-called recreational market. Get what you need on the recreational market, and, you know, and the medicinal market will be treated like any other medicine through the drug companies. I you know, from what I'm seeing on the ground, I think that's where we're headed. I don't know if that's a good thing, a bad thing. I think these are really things that we need to talk about and you know, figure out where things are going for the future. But, you know, I definitely think that what you brought up is a bunch of you know, as we say, these like little vestiges of Christie that are left in the New Jersey law and that make it easy for patients to be harassed. But at the end of the day, you know, the best thing you can do is just keep your mouth shut, get your day in court, and most prosecutors will not take it any further.
Right on. Thank God.
Pretty sage advice.
I will pass that sage advice along to whomever may be in that situation. Thank you very much. I do have one other question for you. How does HIPAA protect patients?
How does what?
HIPAA.
You mean the privacy laws?
Right, the HIPAA laws. How does that protect cannabis patients here in New Jersey, or does it? Do you think? I don't know.
It doesn't.
I don't think it
Well,
does.
I mean, well, my question is, what is it? What aspect of it are we looking to protect? I mean, if you see a doctor who refers you into the program, I don't see why those medical records are treated any differently than any other medical record. You know, it is true that most medications, even the strongest opiates, you don't end up putting yourself on a state list that you have to carry around the card to take, and that, you know, law enforcement agencies and anybody really with your patient ID can go into your stats online and pull up whatever they want to see about you and what medicines you've been taking and where you've been buying it. So, I mean, yes, I agree with you. I think that there are privacy concerns there, and I, you know, and I'm sure we all know patients who have said, "Listen, I don't want to be in the program because I don't want to be on the list." And that's what stopped a lot of doctors from wanting to be in the program. Because a lot of doctors say, "Listen, I don't want to be on the list of pot doctors." You know, they feel that it would diminish their medical practice to have to be on that list, even though they do believe and they would refer their patients for cannabis therapy. So, you know, that's one of the things that Murphy said he's doing away with, is getting is stopping the physician list. But, you know, I would definitely like to see an end to the patient list as well.
Absolutely. You're right. I say it often, and you summed it up pretty well. It's not like, you know, if you get prescribed roxycodone, you got to carry around a roxycodone card. This just does not make sense, and I would hope that this administration now is going to be able to take a look at this in a comprehensive way and in a cooperative way, unlike the former administration. But our privacy, or at least my privacy, is incredibly important to me. I just, the whole idea of someone being able to make some kind of judgment call or a subjective judgment call on a criminal thing because of where I buy my medication is quite possibly as totalitarian as you could get.
Or even worse, having people going for job interviews and you know, people having, you know, employers find this stuff. I mean, you know,
I cannot agree with you more. I mean, one of the biggest problems I think that's going to come up is a lot of these companies are not going to be able to get people who are going to fill these high-paying positions because they won't find anyone qualified because of their cannabis policy within their own companies. It's got to change.
Oh, well, I mean, you know, again, that's an issue of private industry. And in fact, a lot of private industries have been changing and relaxing their marijuana policies, even surprisingly, the United States military and you know, like the NYPD, for example.
Yeah,
you know, it used to be when I was
only
growing up.
changing to a point. They're still listed as illegal drug abusers, even if they live in a state that they could have a legal card. Because I know that, and that's in Dan's situation. He has a legal card, but he's still, in his military records, he's an illegal drug abuser. Period.
It's true, but going back 20 years ago, if you admitted to cannabis use, they wouldn't even take you in the military. Same thing with the police force. They wouldn't even, if you admitted to trying it, they wouldn't even consider you for a position with the police force. And now you have cops all the time. They're like, yeah, I used to smoke. It's not even a big deal anymore. So, you know, I mean, that's another thing that's changing things on the ground. In other words, law enforcement itself are basically people who've been there, done that. You know what I mean?
Yeah, my husband's actually here today, and he said that he had problems back when he initially tried to go into the Army back in 1996 because he told them he smoked pot. And so that was part of the reason why they ended up holding him off a couple years. because
That was 1996. Then by 2003, they got so desperate they would take anybody. It didn't even matter, you know. But yeah, that's true. In 1996, the policies were very different.
it's crazy to
You
think
know?
about it. Yeah, it's crazy to think about because I didn't even realize that was part of it. Like I knew he had a delay, but I didn't realize
The
why.
war was different in '96. Way
Oh,
different.
I mean, remember, 96,
Who wants to go in
Yeah.
now in 2003?
where,
Come
where
on.
President Clinton was sending in, he was sending in, like the SWAT team basically to close down the Bay Area Cooperative there in San Francisco. It was like, you know, they brought in the heavy guns for that. Yeah, and that was, you know, supposedly a left-wing administration. So, yeah, I mean, I think we've come, we've definitely come a long way from 1996.
That is for
And-
sure.
Come a long way, baby.
Yep, we'll get
Yeah,
there.
come a long way, but we got a long way to go. That's
Yeah.
for sure.
I had somebody.
go.
She just found out like, she had cancer. She had breast cancer. And she was doing wonderful. I love her to death. Her name's Kat, and please pray and send out positive vibes to her. She was doing fantastic, and then she literally just found out a couple weeks ago that they found more masses, and they're at a different level. So, I'm definitely praying hard for her. So, but she's going the medicinal route, which I'm proud of. You know, so we'll cross our fingers on this one. Especially that's why this morning, Mary. Cindy, you're right. Mary must be talking about me this morning. That's why I was like, please tell me how to make the oil. I kept saying to you, tell us how to make the oil. Did you ever tell us how to make the oil?
No, I changed my mind.
All right. Well, like people who like Kat need to know how to make the oil. Tell us how to make the oil.
No.
I need to know how to make the oil. It's so
Where's the kitty?
important.
Where's the kitty? Where's the kitty?
Did
Yeah, you know what I'm
did-
talking about. Go for it. You like the gifts I gave you this morning? Did you see
yeah,
the
they
gifts?
were so much fun.
You did see the gifts? I'm brutal.
Well,
Am I
because she
brutal?
thought that I couldn't talk, you know.
Yeah,
Even
yeah.
with the teeth sticking out, I said, "You don't know me very well."
It doesn't matter. I just didn't want you to
Yeah.
talk.
And I love you too.
Oh yeah. I love everybody. I'm not prejudiced. I hate everybody. Hey, you people over there. I would like some of that, please. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Shelly took over now.
Hi,
Shelley.
Shell. How are you doing?
Hey, I'm doing good.
We got Steven on the line. You got
I'm
to.
going to check out.
Oh, Steven.
Steven, thank you, man.
Yeah, take
Thanks
care.
again,
Hey,
as
Steven,
usual.
wait, don't check out.
No, no.
Steven.
Thank you.
No, I know a lawyer. I know a lawyer.
Wait.
I know a
He is
lawyer.
a lawyer.
I know a free lawyer. Shelly knows a free lawyer.
In Delaware?
Yes, Tom Donovan.
Tom Donovan.
Yes. See, and you don't want to hear from us. Turn on to
All right,
Cindy
let's-
Ruggiero.
wait.
Friend me. I have a live podcast going right now. It has all kinds of helpful information.
Whose podcast is it, Cindy?
And wait, she didn't want to hear me.
It's Lefty's podcast and Cindy live at the State House.
I want to know why you're watching
and
it on
she
here.
didn't want to hear
because
me
the audio
talk.
sucks. Hold on, the audio sucks on there. So why wouldn't you listen to this podcast? Then you could go back and watch Cindy's madness after after we're done with the serious shit.
Because
And she didn't wanna hear me
funnier.
talk today.
I'm funnier. I'm a lot funnier.
Okay, be funny. Ready, go.
What do you want me to do? Tell a joke?
Ready, go. Be funny.
She was kind of funny this morning.
I
She
was
all over the
hysterical.
place. She was
I was
all over the
place.
place.
Yeah.
She went from like, I'm gonna tell you how to make the oil, and I messaged somebody who like I know really needs it because they just found out like, and I'm like, so I'm waiting for her, and I kept telling her, I'm like, tell us how to make the oil already, and she's telling all these other stories. But it was really cool, like that orb
You,
that went
you like my
behind
goat? You like the ghost
That was
stories? Did you see the
no,
orb? Were
like,
you watching me live? I mean, literally
like,
a
at this
spirit.
one point, like
You
this
are
color
haunted.
just
That is
completely
true. You
changed.
No
are
doubt.
haunted.
The color just went from
Yeah.
white and tan to like an orangey gray color,
yep.
kind of
Well,
floated right behind her head.
Yeah.
It was
A matter of
it was
fact, if you
almost like a
notice,
rainbow
I
game.
seen it.
Yeah,
I did see it.
and you were watching the
A
camera.
matter of fact,
and
I was
she
watching the
like,
camera
"It
and I
just
was
went
like,
behind me."
look, there's a
And I was like,
spirit
yup.
behind me.
Because
Yes.
the colors just. It
Welcome
was
to the
weirdest-
State House. We're
weirdest
talking
thing in the
about
world.
marijuana and how healthy and safe it is for all of you.
Well, right now we're talking about the ghosts.
Right
that
now, we're
haunt
talking
Cindy.
about how ghosts exist and spirits are always around us, and we live in a multiple dimensional universe.
Yes.
Oh my God, you
And we're
stoners!
still
Look what
trying to-
happened.
We're
I
still
don't
trying to
believe in
find out how
flat
to
Earth.
make the oil.
Hey, I'm doing the march against chemtrails. I'm the lead speaker out there. One of the lead speakers. There's only two of us. I don't know if the other one's showing up. But anyway, I did this for the March Against Monsanto, and I was on the. They gave me the megaphone that day. They said, "You are so good. Here's the megaphone. You're our new leader." So, oh look, it's the police. Hello, officer. Would you like to come join our podcast? We have a free seat right there. Tracy, don't mind getting up. He doesn't want to sit down. Lefty, I
She
tried.
doesn't want to hear me talk today.
Hey, Lefty, I tried.
She doesn't like me anymore.
I wanted another, authority, opinion.
What would you say to the
ready
cop
for
if
me
he
to
sat down
go.
here? He's not going to answer any questions. His
Oh,
union can't advocate for it. He can't advocate for it. So what are you going to ask him?
Right? He's in
I'd
uniform.
ask him what he thinks about this podcast every Thursday.
It's part of the reason Dan can't.
And if he likes you, if he really likes you,
really.
do you really
Do you really mind us
like it.
being out here when you walk by every
Yeah,
single
exactly.
Thursday listening to Tracy's whiny little voice?
Yeah, exactly. Tracy's whiny little voice. Did you see my podcast? You must have.
No,
I guess you
didn't.
rewound it.
I didn't.
That's probably why there was
actually.
48 views in like
I
half
did-
an hour because you were like, "What did she say?"
No, I didn't watch
What
it.
the
So,
fuck
but
did
I
she
just
say?
I figured by the guess that you were like, "Oh, I'm tired of her whiny little voice."
Oh God, the devil made me
So-
do it. Did you see the devil? It was
No,
yeah.
it's just my whiny little voice does it.
Yes, it does.
So,
It's like,
you know,
I
natural.
want to talk. I can't stop. That's me. That's my line. You stole my line.
All right, so we're going to talk
That's
about
what it is.
Whose line is
Jealous.
it
talking
anyway?
about cannabis.
See, now I
We're
got
talking
it.
about
talking about cannabis, but then we started talking about gifts. Gifts are so
Yeah,
cute.
You know what I want to do?
stole her line.
Here's
This is
my
great.
gift. Here is my dream.
This
Here's
is
the
great.
dream I'm manifesting. Okay, I'm from Wilmington, Delaware, where Bob Marley made his American home.
Hey, I don't think we gave that guy the name to the free lawyer. I think we got
No,
sidetracked by Tracy.
I did. Tom Donovan. We did give him the name, but
By Tracy.
gifting. You ready for the
She
gifting?
started whining.
Bob Marley's birthday's in February, and
Can I have some
I
good cheese at
dream
least?
What? Yeah.
of giving a
Yeah.
joint to everybody.
And
who
some
sees
cheese with
gift
my
a joint
wine.
for Bob
Oh.
Marley's birthday. I think
you.
it's a thing. I think it should be a
See,
thing.
you
I
do love
think
me.
that on Bob's birthday, everyone should give someone else a joint. It's next February. It's a thing I'm trying to manifest into existence in the universe. I would love that everyone celebrate Bob Marley's birthday by going out and gifting joints to people. If they're too young, gift a book. If they're
I
too
got a better
cold,
idea.
gift a hat.
Michelle.
But if they
Listen.
a joint for
That's great.
everyone.
I just gave away her real name. Oh no! So anyway, I got
You
a better
can
idea.
have my real name because you know what? I'm going to go out with my card on Bob Marley's birthday and invite any card holder to come get a joint
Oh,
because
shit.
I'm
Free
gifting
joints.
that
Free joints.
to
Shelly's
people
giving away free joints.
for
Come on
Bob
down to the
Marley's
State House.
birthday in
There's-
Wilmington,
we're
Delaware.
giving
I will
away-
tell you where I will be,
Shelly's giving away.
and you will get a joint if you can show me a
Oh,
valid.
is this a weed stock?
No, this is for Bob Marley's birthday. I'm creating it for Bob Marley's birthday in
Are
February.
you inviting his kids? Are you friends with his kids, like
I-
Jazz and stuff?
I have met them, and I'm friends with some of the other people in Wilmington,
Well,
and we're
I can hit
associ-
up one of his kids.
I would
I'm sure
love
Lefty
that.
could hit up
I
the
have-
other kid, right?
I would
Lefty?
love that for them to be involved and
Yeah,
to take
right,
this
Lefty?
worldwide because for
We gotta
Bob's
hook up,
birthday,
man.
I think we
Mhm.
really need to gift each other some love.
I got an
And
idea.
I think that's a thing that we should do. And there's your gift
Your
for
mic
today,
is
Lefty,
off.
right into a Bob and his gift to this planet. Because
Great idea.
I got an
Love
idea.
that.
I got a really good idea. I just came up with this, Shelly. What about medicated marijuana wine? And we can call it the Tracy marijuana wine.
I'm not a big alcohol person. I don't even like alcohol in my tinctures. Yes,
Tracy
Wayne.
wine.
I like my
Tracy
cannabis.
medicated wine.
But you can drink your wine all you want, and you can drink your medicated alcohol.
Tracy,
whatever is.
Don't get too carried away. Was that the wine?
beer
The
they're
wine do
making?
it? Just the imagination. She started dreaming about the wine she was going to make, and she fell off her chair.
I don't even like the flavors on the blunts. I want my cannabis flavor.
Cannabis flavor.
Cannabis flavor,
Oh,
please.
that would be the best wine.
Hey,
Can you
Bob,
imagine?
you
some
hungry?
cannabis
You want some
flavored
cookies?
wine?
There's all kinds of
Oh,
cookies,
that'd be
candy,
so
gummies.
good.
Would you like
The
some?
cookies look
cannabis
delicious.
What do you got?
They look like they were made with this
Wax.
delicious butter.
Bob's got wax.
Cannabis
Everybody,
wine.
Bob's
Sounds
got
good.
wax.
Did this help you at all?
He made it himself. He's a genius.
This I don't know if
Magic
she's gonna call in or
butter.
not. Depends on if she gets busy, but my girl
Hold
from
on.
California.
We got
brought
one
this.
person talking here, and I can't.
Who? I don't hear nobody.
Oh my goodness, Tracy. For once, I'm shutting everyone off but you. So Tracy, go ahead, Tracy.
Cindy hates me now because I stole her mic. I talk more than she does. That's why. But this came from California. My girl brought it for me to try it out, and so I figured, bring it with me and see what you guys thought. So
Yeah, it's very good.
yeah.
Thank you, Lefty.
Awesome.
Yeah, turn around. Lefty
We can all
loves
talk at once
turning
again.
everybody
Okay,
on.
everybody go. Ready,
Lefty's
go.
turning everybody on. Everybody attack. Yeah, now get her.
No, I'm just saying subs, man. You don't appreciate them. People don't understand how good they are for you.
Yeah,
how,
I'm
how
so good
useful
for
they
you,
are.
how
and
useful I am.
People have not tried them enough.
Yes.
People have not.
People have not tried me enough. No.
No, the
And they've
subs
been
here,
using the
those
shit
two,
out of
but the
Tracy though
subs.
this year.
It's because I stole your gig. That's
what's
why.
No, because
what
he
does that
wants you to
shirt
be his
say?
next poster child for the wheelchair march.
Who?
Lefty, you got to do the wheelchair thing.
Oh yeah, definitely. Yeah.
We could do Trenton.
Tell me which chair to bring.
There you go.
So-
She's going to bring her own chair. I found an antique
We
one that was
can-
from the 1800s.
No,
I was going to buy.
I have one of
Get
the
an 1800s
original
one.
Lark. I have
Use
an
it.
original
Bring
Lark
it to Trenton.
from like literally it was a
Yeah.
first generation
Mhm.
Lark, and that MFR still works. It
There you
works
go.
better than any of the new scooters
Do they
that
have
are out there.
Look,
It's
you can't
heavy.
get up the what the hell, Lefty? Look at all the stairs in Trenton.
Yeah,
Look,
oh, yeah,
she
right?
can't get a lawyer.
Nope.
Look across the street, Lefty. You are slacking in our own town that we're trying to protest in, Lefty. What is
I
up
want
with this?
Lefty
I
to
mean,
come to
God,
Oakland because I can't go get
look,
coffee.
Look. Oh,
I can't
my
get good
God. I mean,
coffee.
no, you probably can't get
So,
into.
I can't. No, I can get into the bars.
Oh,
I can get into all the
Lefty.
bars, but I cannot
What about
go and
your
get
friends
coffee.
in Trenton, Lefty? Oh, shame on you, Lefty. And look at you wearing those
No coffee,
stripes
no pizza,
now.
no ice
Right.
cream. I can't get
You
into
think
the
you're-
pizza or the
you're
ice
Mr.
cream
Video
store.
Man.
Shame on me. What did I do?
You didn't make ramps in Trenton before you went off to Hackensack and stuff.
And did you see that
Okay,
post,
terrific.
The $100 ramps? It was really awesome. Like,
You know, I could have got a
I
ramp
saw
for
that.
$10, but I had no room in my car.
on Amazon. $100.
No, not 10. No,
$100
it was an
for-
estate
for
sale. Go
a
to
ramp
estate
that-
sales where they have people in wheelchairs. They sell their
Wait,
ramps cheap.
But this one was
Unfortunately, they use them for a short time and have to then dispose
Yeah,
of them. And come
After
back.
they're
Right,
disposed
right.
of, they
Yeah.
dispose of those ramps for like $10, Lefty.
That's what happened.
We
with
could
my
go to
truck.
estate sales and fill up a truck. Well, yeah. So
Wayne,
My
we start
truck was
our
an
own
estate
ignorance is no
sale.
excuse.
Too
No,
many
no.
of those people could
Wheelchair.
have used cannabis.
Wheelchair.
is no excuse.
Yeah,
for
no
her.
excuse in Trenton.
What's the
Just
short
like
time?
Honeybee with her new West Coast Sativa Cross. I'm West Coast Sativa Cross.
I gotta go visit Honeybee.
Yeah, Honeybee, come to the East
I want
Coast.
to go visit her so
East
bad.
Coast, West Coast trip. You down?
You gotta come to the
I'll
East
go
Coast.
with you.
I'm
Let's take
totally
a trip to
down.
the West Coast
Yeah,
to visit her.
yeah,
Get
listen.
on her podcast.
I
You want to
got
go?
more
I'm ready.
things to talk
Absolutely.
about right
Let's
now.
look up the. We'll look up
Other
the
than
flights
this,
and
what do you
we'll
even
go.
I
talk
love it.
about?
Everybody's
Does it
talking at
even
once.
matter?
This is so funny
I mean, it
because
probably
nobody can
doesn't even
understand what's
matter
happening
because
right
it
now.
doesn't have anything
People,
to do with
yeah. Why don't you?
marijuana.
So how you been,
I
man?
don't know
What's
what
going on
these
with you?
people
Come
are
here
even
closer to the mic.
talking
How you been?
about because they're
I'm
talking about
okay,
stuff
man.
that
I'm doing
doesn't
all
even
right.
matter.
How's the shop
You know, if
doing?
they're gonna talk about
You're
their
making a
own
lot of
thing,
money
I'm gonna
selling
talk
vapes
about-
and stuff.
Wow, look, it's
That's
the
awesome. Good job, man. Pure Puff Vapor
labor
Supplies, my
program.
favorite place to go to.
From the New
710.
Jersey
Like,
dock.
We're having a big
I-
party
I-
at your
I-
party.
I- I-
Everybody
I-
do it here.
I-
Come on, guys.
You have
Smoke weed at
ADHD
that
because
fucking place
marijuana
again.
is
It was so much
absolutely
fun.
great
It was so
for
much fun.
ADHD.
Yeah.
It helps you with those distracting moments.
Thank you.
Thank you all for signing in.
So that was helpful and productive. And that's what it's like, just so everyone knows, when everyone's here talking at once. It makes no sense to anybody, but we just had fun.
It's just a little bit of insanity. That's all.
It's insane and it's crazy and it shows how really.
I think it's called psychosis.
Yeah, this is what they've
Well,
done to
I-
us.
I think
Look
that's
what
what
you've
it-
done to us.
I think that's what it feels like.
You in this building, this is what you have done to us.
Open your windows.
How
Hang
dare
out
you?
your windows.
Have some decorum.
Tell
You've
them.
drawn us to
You're-
it. You've drawn
You're
us
what?
to
You're
it.
what? What are you? Don't you?
We
You're
are
I'm shutting everyone down.
swollen.
5, 4, 3, 2. Shutting them down. Hey, Wayne, I got a question for you. Wayne, I have a question for you. Would you like a gift? I have a 6XL for you. You don't have this one.
I'm recording.
Can I give this to you? Can you come over here and accept this gift from me, please? Because we have to end the show soon. I want to give this to you on camera. I want you to try one on also. I have one. Yeah. This is a 6XL, I think. And I got you a 5XL. Oh, wait. This is a... Jesus. This might be a 5. This might be a 5. I got a couple of them for you. I've been holding out on you, man. I'm seriously holding out on you. Come over here. I got to talk to you. Here, grab this one here. Hey, give him that mic. Give him that mic.
Da 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 da.
You
Da da da
got
da.
another one. Holy
Don't.
shit.
Yeah, take your clothes off. Put it on. Don't. Da 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 da.
My shirt.
Da da da.
Should
Da,
have white.
da, da, da.
I like the white one.
Da,
This one.
da,
I want you to try
da,
this on.
da,
All
da.
right, that's enough. All right, I want you to try this on. This is the one. I had to cut off the neck because they made it backwards. Remember, these were limited edition. They fucked up. Put that on. See if that fits you. That's a huge one. It's a 6XL. It's, but it's that's backwards. That's backwards. See, don't shoot. I'm running away. It's backwards. No, it's backwards. It's backwards, Wayne. It's back. Unless you're running backwards.
That's what it looks like.
See how that fits you there. That might be nice. Yeah. Yeah, they printed them backwards, so we had to cut the necks out.
Nice.
So, but that should work.
That works. It looks gangster.
How's that fit? You have to cut more neck out.
It fucking feels backwards. Sure
It does feel backwards. Cut more out. Just keep cutting it. Keep cutting it till it fits you. Hold on. Go ahead, Cindy. What?
I think you should make it a V-neck. Show some hair, chest hair. Oh, now we're gonna see ass. Da 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 da. Da 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 da. Oh, we had it covered.
Oh, no, we didn't see anything.
No,
we didn't.
there
was nothing there.
No, there was nothing there.
Thank God.
He'll
Thank
do
God.
balls to the wall if you want.
I want to make sure you did. If not, I'll do
Yeah.
it again.
There you
Yeah,
go.
do it again.
Because she's taking photos. Oh God.
Do it again, Wayne, and
Oh,
pull up
God,
your shirt.
not too close
Oh,
here.
no. You can't moon people on State Street. You're mooning politicians here. You can't do that, Wayne. You're protesting. You're protesting the poor public.
He didn't like it, Wayne. You bad boy.
Protest the
He had
building.
it- He was showing his
Go
three
ahead and
scar.
post it.
Jesus.
Yeah, he wanted to
post
see the
that on the
front.
Sativa Cross website.
Oh yeah.
All right. So where are we at now? What time is it?
It's almost
We're gonna
closing.
Oh
post
no,
your
we
ass
got
crack.
1:33. You still got to
Yeah.
call Honey,
Honey.
right? I love to stay and talk, but
Well, who else hasn't showed their ass crack on my live feed here?
my job is done here. Thank you. Thank you.
And we are still having a cannabis festival this year in New Jersey, let me tell you, but the property in Waretown fell through. We're not going to have it in Waretown. We just put a proposal in Atlantic City. We are waiting for Bader's Park to get back to us. Hopefully, they're going to get back to us.
And wait a minute, this is for what?
This is for the first ever New Jersey's East Coast Cannabis Festival. Hey, Bob, what is it called now?
Oh, nice.
It's called Garden State Alternative Festival.
Very cool.
Holistic.
Wonderful. That would
Oh,
be
it's
cool.
Garden State Harvest Fest. Sorry, I got a
Okay, so
mind
that's going to
fart.
be in hopefully Atlantic City. Is what we're
Hopefully,
wondering.
they put in the proposal. They've been calling twice a day. Nobody's got back to us. The other place in Waretown didn't get back to us for like 3 weeks. Really pissed us off, and they told me keep my emotions out of it. That was a little
Did
bit
you try
hard.
like Cooper River?
No, but we're willing to take any suggestions because we did try Liberty Lakes.
Camden
Liberty
County
Lakes was
is a friendly.
you know what? We
county,
might still be
so-
able to do Liberty Lakes. Do it. You know, they're not a bad option, but they don't have a lot of property and they don't have camping overnight. So we want something we could do
Cooper River
camping
doesn't have
overnight
camping
because Robert
overnight.
Plathorn and Irvin Rosenfield and all the big guys, you know, the main players in all of this, they're going to be coming down and.
They're going to want to stay there.
Oh God, yeah. Well, so we're hoping for Atlantic City, being that a lot of people are going to be put up in Atlantic City,
Right.
and this is from the help of the agents of a New York Life. They got together and they want to see this happen because they're all about holistic.
Right.
You
Yeah,
know,
definitely.
I mean, they're about medical
reading some
marijuana
stuff
and they're
about that.
about, you know, aware
Because Neil, they're
awareness.
actually the first insurance company that will
They-
insure a person
Oh,
who
really?
is a medical marijuana patient. Yeah.
Is her mic on, Lefty?
Yeah, it is. She wants to actually hear me talk now.
Just this time. What'd you
But
say?
New York Life will actually cover people looking for life insurance who are medical marijuana patients.
What you
They
mean?
are the
Other
first-
people, other insurance companies will not.
No, they won't.
Hey,
Like
Don.
when you say you're a smoker, they right away say, okay, well, they either charge you higher rates or they won't cover you at all.
Wow.
Now, if you're a medical marijuana smoker, most of the time they won't offer you any type of life insurance because of they figure your disability or whatever, so they won't cover you. New York Life is the first company that they do offer health insurance and the life insurance to medical marijuana patients. So
Not rated.
not rated. Yeah, unrated. It's just like any other medication. Like as long as you have it listed when you do the insurance documents. Right. If you're trying to hide it, then they'll say something. As long as you're not trying to hide it, then they won't reach you at all for it. So yeah. Yeah. So they're big backers of it. It's nice.
Yeah. And hey Paul, if you're watching, you said you were gonna come down. What time is it? What time is it? Anybody know time? It's almost time to go.
It's 1:37.
1:37. Jeez. All right. So you got like maybe a half hour, if that. So if you're gonna come down, come down.
What do you think? That one that's been saving my life right now. Like that's been
It's been saving your life.
it's been the only thing getting me through. Literally, like I went right from the dentist right to his place, and I got that like right away.
He needs a cool pen, a piece pen.
I went right to the dentist, right to Eric's shop, because he was like, "Oh, yeah, I hope everything goes good."
They
I
are
was like,
very
"I'm coming to
green
see you now."
There, you see, I gotta leave. I have to take my chair with me.
I'll get one for Bob. I can't eat one because of butter. They said they got butter in it. Sorry. I'll taste it.
Don, I want to talk about what happened in Lodi. That place, Lodi, yeah, because Don was in Lodi, and Don friggin' poured his heart out, and these assholes, they don't give a shit in Lodi. I never seen nothing like it in my life.
But I'm not allowed.
I never seen such ignorance from a council that would ban the medicine for disabled war vets and kids with cancer and just sick people. And it was unanimous. There was no comment made after the vote. Nothing, except when Don went into the mayor's office. Mayor after that, the mayor was very condescending. Don said something like, "You didn't say nothing about thanking us or nothing." And the guy said, "Well, thank you for coming." He was very condescending. Shocking. I don't get it. I should have yelled at them. And I think I'm going to go back and yell at them. And we're going to sue them. Yeah, we're going to sue them for they had no wheelchair access to their fountain. And their whole highway sucks because there's there's a place to walk with a pile of dirt like this, and you can't get to it if you're in a wheelchair. So it's shocking.
It's crazy. It's like Atlantic City seems to be the only town that's like totally
Cindy,
successful.
can I give your seat up? We have the guys here from Canalytics. Scott, is that you? Hi, Scott. And you guys were inside the big building here talking to these fellas, huh? How'd it go? Good. Yeah, come on, grab a mic. Just grab one of these mics.